Nick, Jeff, it's time.
Fuck yes.
So, folks, tonight... Oh, I'm listening to myself repeat.
Dion's here?
I know, right? I feel weird about that. So, folks, we're here tonight to watch Return of the Living Dead, the best zombie movie, in my opinion, of all time. So we're going to be waiting. We might be joined by one more person tonight. So while we are waiting, let's talk about this movie roundtable discussion. So, Nick, this is a big one for you. Tell the listeners how you feel.
Oh no, this is one of the staples in zombie movies and horror itself, because this movie started the whole brains, the zombie saying brains thing. This is where it started. This is the movie it started in. Because never before, even with Night of the Living Dead, the zombies didn't speak at all. They didn't say shit. They just moaned and ate things and kept moving on. This is the movie where the zombies, moaned and yelled brains the whole time. This is where that whole thing started. Before Walking Dead and all the other fucking bullshit that happened with that show. God damn it. But this movie is, it's quirky, it's funny, it's weird, it's bloody, it's gory. It's a goddamn good time is what it is. And I introduced it to Jeff, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah, you told me to watch it, so then I went out and bought a copy, and then I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah, I think you bought the Blu-ray for like $20 or something.
$5.
Oh, sorry, it's $5. Yeah, and you were like, I hope I don't regret it. I was like, I hope you don't either. It's really good. I enjoy it, and you fucking loved it.
By the way, Grendel Fan 84, thank you for your super chat. It has begun. I sent you a link to join us, dude. So just check your Patreon inbox. I sent that 20 minutes ago. So we're waiting for you if you want to join us. If not, that's no big deal. But
hey, buddy, where you at?
We did send you that link, man. So check out your inbox. Kendo, have you ever seen this film?
I have not, Jeff.
Ooh, well, you're in for a shocker. Wait for the crotchless zombie dance. Well, she isn't even a zombie. She's just bottomless.
Fantastic.
Yeah, this is Linnea Quigley without any panties on, basically. So
I like the idea, but why would you go to a graveyard to dance and then you keep your shirt on? Oh no, she's completely naked. Never mind. She just gets completely naked to dance. I'm like, I'm never gonna say no, girls.
The best
don't.
way to do it, Jeff.
It's because she's metal, bruh. That's why she's
Fair enough.
She's all about that life.
I can dig it.
People are saying we need a Thing watch party. Well, we did a Thing commentary 2 years ago, last year for sure.
Oh yeah, no, it was like, I think it was the first time we did Schlocktoberfest.
It was.
We did a Thing commentary, and I don't think it has that many views. So if you guys want us to do a live watch party, that has to go up significantly.
Yeah, by at least 3.
Yeah.
One thing about movies like that, though, you guys will have to ask us questions and bring up topics, because when we watch a really great movie like that, we tend to just pay attention to the movie. Yeah. So you guys will need to usher us along in many ways.
Definitely.
And by the way, people, because we're not watching the Lucio Fulci zombie movie, we might be watching multiple zombie movies. So that's why it's titled that. And Return of the Living Dead is a zombie flick.
Yes, it is.
See.
But we will,
you have the famous tar zombie in this movie that everybody knows and nobody sees. So
Tarnby.
My favorite one's the yellow zombie that screams.
Oh, the cadaver.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird.
It's weird. It's like no. The thing that always got me is the fucking half dog.
Yeah, the heart's beating.
Oh man, that thing is fucking weird, man. Even thinking about it now, it's just kind of like, that is just some weird shit. Just some weird shit.
We'll be tomorrow night, by the way, for those wanting to hear about Star Wars. When I do my live stream for the Clone Wars 2D, I'm gonna do a live stream with Trent. We're gonna talk about that. I'll be talking about the Star Wars Episode 9 rumors and casting and all that then. So all the Star Wars news that you guys will need will come out tomorrow night about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Woo. I'm sure everybody's getting ready for that.
Yeah, random game user, you have good taste. Return of the Living Dead is one of my faves. Tarman always gave me nightmares as a kid. Hello to
Yeah.
everyone that's saying hi to us. We're doing well. A little tired. I just saw Mission Impossible 6. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit tomorrow, man. I might even splurge and go 3D.
There is no 3D.
Oh, so it's useless then?
It's just I saw it in IMAX.
Okay. Well, I might do that. I'll do the IMAX thing then. I'll do the IMAX thing then.
Yeah, the climax of that movie in IMAX is legit, dude.
Yeah. I'm
Straight up.
going IMAX then. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do 3D. Screw it.
Hey, Blue Watcher, what's up? Grendel fan, super chat, $2. Adding hangouts now. Stand by. We got you, man. We're a patient group of guys.
Yeah, we got nowhere to go.
Blue Watcher really liked Mission Impossible. He said, best movie of the year, Jeff, was amazing in IMAX. Blue Watcher, I had a fantastic time watching it. I can't give it my best of the year yet because I haven't seen everything so far. But what I can say is I liked it more than Black Panther and Ant-Man and Solo. And I think so far just Avengers was the only movie I like more than this.
Yeah. I'd say that'd still be the top there. Yeah, I can't wait to go see tomorrow.
Oh, Brian Lape from the Fancast is watching tonight. There's Grendel fan. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
It's going, man. How you
good,
doing?
man. How you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you very much for asking.
Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. You said how much of a fan you are of this, so
Well, thank you for being thankful about being here.
And I'm thankful that you're thankful for me being thankful for being here.
Thank you.
aren't we all better people?
I hope so. God, I hope so.
So, Grendel fan, tell the listeners how you feel about Return of the Living Dead.
Well, my appreciation for it has grown over time. When I first saw it, I had to have been in maybe 6th grade. I saw it on Monster Vision back in the day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Joe Bob Briggs. And
Did you see this thing on Shudder that the 13 movies for 24 hours? Did you catch that?
yes, I did see it, and I'm on the verge of joining Shudder for it. I'm not completely sold on it yet, but I'm tempted.
Well, from what I've read from them lately is that they want them to do more stuff. There might be a monthly or seasonal Joe Bob Briggs drive-in marathon that happens with them.
Oh, if it's monthly, they might have to sign me up for that. Jeez, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, in general, if you're a fan of horror, Shudder's the way to go. I remember I give Jeff my login as well, and he loves it. He's watching all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I do.
I'm probably gonna have to do it now. Jeez.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like horror always gets shit on. So like I've had Shudder for 3 years, and in the beginning of when it was not that good, and then just now, and I think this last year it's gotten really awesome. They really have a lot of cool stuff in there and a lot of exclusive things that come to that platform.
And that's awesome because I love the obscure horror films. And if
they got some shit on there. Then they got some shit on there. Holy crap!
awesome. I'm sold now.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies is Pieces that they've had on there since the beginning, and it's oh my god, it's terrible in the best way. Fucking love that movie.
Wow, I just gave my love for obscure horror films, and I do not know that one.
Pieces is a Giallo film. It's a spaghetti slasher from the 70s or the early 80s. Just whenever you get a chance, and even if you get the trial, watch it. You'll know what I'm talking about. There's even just watch it. It's a crazy, gory, hilarious, weird movie.
I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, Nick Kendo, Grendel fan's going to be at Horror Hound, so we can shoot the shit with him, have some beers, and talk about horror movies in person.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. I won't talk about the store. We're talking about Return of the Living Dead.
Tell people real quick, man.
Yeah,
So
where you
guys,
at, man? What are you doing?
Yeah, I work for a Comics Elite in Beech Grove, Indiana. We're a local brick and mortar comic book shop, and we specialize in getting stuff autographed for you guys, limited edition variant covers, and we've got some cool stuff coming up.
Well, just keep me updated about that Todd McFarlane thing.
So we need stuff for Todd at the end of this month. If you want anything signed by Todd McFarlane, we need it by the end of July.
All right, we'll talk off air.
Okay.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that is a brick and mortar comic book store. If you want to support things like that, go visit him at his store. Say hi. Tell him WCBS sent you.
Yeah. Boom.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Buy shit from him.
Bring money.
JSP sent a $5 super chat. Thank you, JSP. You can watch The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs through Amazon Prime.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
awesome.
because Amazon Prime has Shudder as well. So yeah, you can do that route as well.
Boom. Done.
So I guess we'll start with 100 viewers tonight. So as soon as we get one more person on, we'll start this flick. We're at 99.
Yeah, I've posted everywhere. I've done my job.
I talked about it last night during our live sale. So hopefully, I got some viewers from the store.
We had a really good day in terms of the subscriber count. So I'm sure you guys, Kendo has been spreading the word, and you're spreading the word. So we're getting a lot of stuff. We're getting the word out there. I'm excited. We're gonna hit 70,000 probably this coming week.
Yeah, you guys are growing incredibly fast. It's amazing.
I'm loving it. Oh, Steele Johnson. I love this name. Grendel fan. I haven't read of the comics, but I found Grendel Warchild when I was younger. I love that series. Are you a fan?
I am a fan of the first series, Hunter Rose Grendel. That is my Grendel, Hunter Rose. I remember seeing the first images of Hunter Rose, just reading about him. I'm like, this is the bad guy. Why is he writing a comic book series about a bad guy? I don't get this. And it wasn't until I got older and I read it, I'm like, I love this character. It's fantastic.
I haven't checked it out, so I'll have to read some Grendel. I just took a wild guess with the name from you. So
yeah, bullseye.
JSP said Reanimator with Joe Bob Briggs was great.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he did. Like his
Reanimator.
his little intros to the movies were fucking long, but they were good though.
I've been actually going back and watching the old Joe Bob Briggs stuff from the movie channel. It's on YouTube, all chronologically listed.
Oh
So,
my god,
maybe
that's
about an
nice.
hour the other day when I took a break from the channel. I just watched those in order.
Yeah, I mean, if TNT came out with even DVDs of those, people would go apeshit for them, man. You know, it would be amazing.
Now, to clear up some confusion for people in the chat, the way these watch parties work is you have to provide your own copy of the film for legal reasons, because we'll get shut down if we start streaming movies over YouTube. We can't do that, and I'm not going to. If a movie we watch is in the public domain, we can, because it's public domain. Who the fuck's going to do anything to us? But when we do these, you guys have to get your own copies. Essentially what they are is like a live commentary where we get together and we talk about the film while watching it. You guys queue it up with us. And then you can ask us questions and make comments and stuff like that. So that's pretty much how these things work. So if you guys have your copy of the movie, get your timestamp set to 0, because we're getting ready to start in a few moments.
Well, also,
Yes, the clock is up.
ladies and gentlemen, you can rent the movie through Amazon Prime or Amazon if you want to. I think it's like $2 or $3. Real quick, if you want to do it, go ahead and do it so you can watch it with us, have a good time. You know, you're hanging out with the bullshitters tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it.
And this is
like we're really there.
Yeah.
By the way, this is Return of the Living Dead we're about to watch.
Yeah,
So,
Return of the Living Dead.
1985, right, Nick?
Correct. It is Return of the Living Dead 1985.
And one thing we do on these watch parties is we pick movies that we think you should at least check out for yourself. So renting it on Amazon might be a good thing to do if you don't want to spend the money. I spent $5 on the Blu-ray and I've never regretted it, but we're not going to watch like the shittiest of shitty movies on here. We're going to give you stuff that we honestly feel like you should go out and buy. So
yeah, exactly. So yeah, if you want to take about 2 or 3 minutes, peruse Amazon. Hopefully it's there. I'm pretty sure it is. Rent it for 24 hours or however long they give it to you, and just to wait for us to say start. Watch along with us. So
we'll give you a few more minutes to do that. Not very long. Don't worry. We're not going to keep the people waiting.
Yeah, no, make a square.
Maref Dioline says, sup. Well, what's up, Maref Dioline? Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Healthy Man, are you still doing the turkey suit thing? Yeah, I bought that right after we went off air from yesterday's Good Morning Pop Culture. When you guys give giant super chats like that, I buy the thing you request instantly. So Dion will have that suit in Indianapolis, and we'll have Mr. Ed as soon as I can get that. It's coming from China. It could take 29 days.
oh my god.
But it's also half price compared to what it cost on
It also could have SARS in it.
well, that's why I'm giving it to Dion to open.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
But he's gonna open it with all of us. That shit's airborne.
Mm-hmm. Joe, this is not a sequel. Return of the Living Dead is like its own thing. You just got to watch it.
Sequel.
We haven't had any 40K content appear on the channel yet. Thank you for asking. Eventually we will. This week on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a Star Wars Expanded Universe thing. So If you are a super fan of the Star Wars Expanded Universe, you do not want to miss that. Also, this week I'm going to be having a couple videos, and you're not going to want to miss any of those. They're things you've been wanting me to talk about.
We're also
So-
going to have an episode of the show with the people that are always on the show, not random people that just showed up. For those of you that don't get how it works.
Yeah, in case you don't know, we're regulars on the show. Just so you're aware. you
Yeah,
know?
we're a part of this bitch.
Yeah.
Remember, Kendo, every episode of the show is someone's first episode of the show.
No,
Just
I've
like
got
Marvel Comics
statistics
used to
that
be.
show that we've been on here for a long time.
Oh, I know, but I have statistics that say we gain thousands of
I'm
subscribers a
not
month.
counting those.
So, folks, I think it's time to start this thing. So, what you need to do is you need to get your timestamps set to 0, and you need to press play right now.
God damn it! Now,
The events. Oh, shit. Crap. Start that again. Oops. That was only a couple
Oops-a-doodle.
seconds off. There we go.
July 3rd, 1984.
5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time.
Ken was a year
This
and a half.
is dragging on all of a
year and
sudden.
Steele Johnson says you never forget your first shit. Thank you, Steele Johnson.
If this was a real world event, I'm the only one from the show that had a chance of dying.
I convinced a friend of mine in England that this actually happened. She had never seen this film before, and she actually believed it. I swear to God.
It's a documentary.
Really?
In real time.
Yes, I cannot make that up.
Well, I mean, because of the ending, I kind of get that, but like, even as a kid, like, when I first watched it, I was like, "What the like? Did this really happen?" I couldn't like, I didn't have the internet at the time. I couldn't research it. I was like, "Fuck, that's weird." And I don't remember there being like a big fire, in Louisville or Kentucky, wherever it is. So,
To be fair, she was probably Welsh.
Does she know Timothy Dalton?
But those people have a habit of falling for things like that, from what I understand.
She was from North Carolina in the Appalachian Mountains originally. So.
Well, they definitely fall for that type of shit. Their
Jeez.
cousin brother told them that.
Damn, man.
Was that the guy earlier from Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Nick, the dad?
Yep, that's him. That's him.
Okay.
He was not one of the first choices for this film. That was going to be Leslie Nielsen.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Give a special shout out to Because Reasons. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
we need a shirt that says "Because Reasons" and "Because Plot."
We are gonna have a Because Plot shirt. The guys here on the channel have seen the shirts that I'm putting together for the channel, so they're pretty damn good. I'm excited.
Oh, dude, yeah, I can't wait. I cannot.
Can't
wait.
talk about them yet, but
I think 3 of them looked really cool.
yeah. Well, that last one's my personal favorite.
That last one I really do love though because of the reference it makes.
I was talking about my individual one. I was a little disappointed. but
I know. That's why I did it.
no one's gonna wear that.
Has this guy ever been in anything else? The guy in the blue shirt, the old guy.
Oh yeah, actually, he's like it's funny because you see these two guys in part 2 in kind of the same role where they're both like like one's a mentor, one's a mentee. In part 2, and they even make the reference like, hey, have we done this before? This feels familiar. Like it's kind of fun.
He's like a
Fucking weird.
Kmart Arlie Ermy.
Yeah.
And
Well, he's my favorite
he's been
character.
he's been in a lot of things. He's been in Wall Street. He was in Poltergeist. He played the real
Ow!
estate agent.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
That's where I remember him from, Poltergeist.
Ow, fuck.
Are you okay? Did you get bit?
No, I got two wild-eyed animals that are trying to attack each other and in the process fucking clawing my ass. I'm not a fucking jungle gym.
But you love shopping there.
That's not incorrect either. I do enjoy jungle gyms, or bunghole gyms as I decided to call it. They have a wide variety of stuff, and I liked how once you like went through one door into another one, there was like a huge like batch of goodness ahead of you, and it just kept going forever.
007 Cloud sent in a $2 super chat for life-size Dion mannequin. Thank you very much.
Put that towards good use.
Halt 3011. The stopwatch is for you guys to have your timestamps to match ours, so you know where we are in the movie.
Yeah.
So that's all we can show you. We
Oh
can't show the
shit!
movie.
Is that who I think it is?
Who do you think it
Who do you
is?
think it is?
Fucking Miguel Nunez Jr.
Yep.
Yes.
I was like, who's he staring at? What's going on here?
I guess this is a couple years before he got shipped off to Vietnam and fucking God, what the hell was that TV show I used to watch with my dad? No, Ricky Lake was in it. It was China Beach.
That's a weird movie.
No, it was a TV show.
I've never heard of that. China Beach.
Yeah, it was a TV show about Vietnam War.
It had what's her name in it?
Ricky Lake.
Crap. She was in Exit to Eden. Diana.
Rosie O'Donnell?
No.
No.
No, the one who was in Shape.
Oh, okay, about to say, I was like,
The one that wouldn't be confused for a zoo animal.
okay, about to say, I was like, what?
Yeah, I just remember watching like a lot of that stuff with my dad. It was cool.
Dana
Cool, it's a
Delaney,
good show.
that's it. Fan cast.
That's
Okay,
it. Dana Delaney. It's a good show.
I just love how these two guys interact with each other. Blue Watcher wants to know if we were ever zombies for Halloween. Nick?
I was. Yeah, I had a really shitty hoodie that I kind of like spread blood on and put some contacts in and put blood on my face and just kind of roamed around like that. It was a really quick and dirty costume.
I have not.
In England, I was a zombie at a haunted house. I'll say that.
Ooh. I was never a zombie. I've only dressed up as Michael Myers in the realm of horror stuff.
Can't go wrong with that.
Nah, I had a good time. I got a lot of use out of that mask and jumpsuit.
If you think about it, he's kind of a walking zombie.
Yeah, he never dies. It's true. I love this. The whole
This
story.
theme song kicks ass too. That's getting ready to play in a moment.
Oh yeah, I
It's-
think
this whole soundtrack, it's all punk. That's what's awesome about this. Yeah.
I like everything about this damn movie. I'm so glad we're watching this. I'm tired as shit, but I'm awake, now. I had a big German dinner and a giant beer.
Oh, nice.
I worked for like 12 hours.
Oh yeah, the barrels. This is the crux of the whole story. Are these barrels? The military gave these guys what is it? 2,5,4 trioxin, I think, is the chemical.
Fucking army always screwing shit up.
Interesting little fun fact. This was directed by Daniel Bannon, who wrote Alien, and those had eggs that hatched in it. And
Yeah.
the general says later in the film the eggs have hatched.
Oh yeah, he does. Wow. Okay.
Was he related to that dipshit O'Banion that got held back in his senior year so he could beat up the freshmen again with the paddles?
It's possible.
Dazed and Confused reference?
God damn it! I was going to make the listeners figure that one out, but yes, as played by Ben Affleck.
Oh God.
Is it a Miramax picture?
I believe it was a Miramax
Yes.
picture.
Yep.
It had an amazing soundtrack too.
Just like this one, yeah.
I would put this in my top 5 favorite films of 1985.
Yes, I would agree.
Probably number 3.
I
or
love
4.
I love how the military fucked up so much that all these guys have all the barrels of this toxic chemical.
Well, that's the Army logistics for you. So,
Hey Nick, call 1-800-454-8000 and see what happens.
Hello, you've reached Live Links.
Not again.
oh man, wow. The creature effects for this, it's coming up. It is fantastic.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh no! If you watch a documentary about it, the guy they got beforehand was a piece of shit and couldn't do fuck all. No, like they showed the. I've watched the documentary and they showed the makeup effects beforehand before they got the really good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, dude! Holy shit! It was really fucking bad. Like that
That guy just looked at the Ark of the Covenant.
The yellow guy, the yellow cadaver guy that we're gonna see in a little bit. It was basically like a yellow garbage bag over somebody's head. It was bad. It was really bad. So.
And growing up, seeing this for the first few times, I never took this as a comedy. I always took this as a straight scary
Same
film.
here, man. Same here. That's why I took it as well until I watched part 2 and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Somebody just told me that this is now owned by Disney.
Oh god.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
And it's a good thing we got digital copies.
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Shot Factory still has their sale going on. If you want to buy it from them, by all means, please do.
How happy are you now that the X-Men are going to play with fucking Spider-Man, dickheads?
I had people unsubscribe because I made fun of that today. I don't care.
We'll have to get over it, the fanboys. But I want to see Wolverine and Spider-Man playing fucking tummy sticks.
Oh my god, I love your nerd voice. It's amazing.
Thank you.
See, since I work at a comic book store, I have to talk like the comic book nerd. Thank you. Goodbye.
You're officially banned from my store. Worst film commentary ever.
Net Cyber, I'm glad you're watching along with us, and shout out to Brian Clore. Thank you very much.
But not to Brian Lay if he's anus.
Yeah, he can go fuck himself. His daughter's in the basement throwing ice in a fucking shot glass or some shit like that.
What?
Never mind.
She needs friends, okay?
There, she needs Jesus.
Nobody needs Jesus.
Nobody.
And there goes a bunch more subscribers. I thought this was a Christian channel.
You thought wrong, bitch.
007 Cloud says, I hate those kind of geeks. Well, thank you, 007 Cloud, for your super chat.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, the people that are just focused on those two things are dumb because they can't see the greater ramifications of that Fox merger.
We are walking, talking, shitting proof of the fact that geeks, nerds, and dorks don't have to be fucking losers.
Yeah.
As a comic book store owner, runner, it goes against everything the free market stands for. It's just you're creating a monopoly, a bigger monopoly. It's insane.
Plus, that dude with the top hat ain't there, so it's not fun.
Who?
The little guy with the top hat and the monocle on the board.
Mr.
Money
Peanut?
bags.
Get out. Just get out.
No, the Monopoly man. Money bags, dude.
No free parking from him.
It's been a good run, Kendo, but we got to let you go permanently.
You go fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
I know all the behind the scenes stuff. I will take you down.
If there's one part about this film I think we could have done without, it probably would have been this general. Even though it's not that much.
Well, I mean, like, okay, he's been on screen for probably about 3 or 4 minutes now. This whole scene could have been cut down way the hell more.
You talking about General Grandpa waste over here?
Look at his tie. His dinner is just like 3 fingers of whiskey.
And he's not even a general. He's a colonel. He's got an eagle
sorry.
on his shoulder.
Colonel, sorry.
There's no stars there.
No. It's like,
he needs some 4 hymns, though, for that fucking hairline.
Because Reason sent in another super chat, or because Reason sent in a super chat, thank you. Can Nerd Voice talk about squirrels and red staplers?
Have you seen my stapler? I was sitting by the window in the.
Now, kind of. Oh god. Now, kind of a sad story. The guy here with the crazy haircut driving.
He's dead, right?
He's dead.
Yes.
Yeah, he died of cancer. Apparently, he was like one of the nicest guys on set. Cool dude, helped out and stuff. Did a lot of stuff that he was, didn't have to. Just a good dude all around.
Clearly, they showed him smoking, so there's an ad for not smoking. He'll get cancer.
Well, his cancer was different. It wasn't lung cancer; it was something else. Like that was, I think it was a pancreatic cancer or something.
I thought he died from AIDS, but oh well.
It may have been
shit.
that too.
Cancer AIDS? Oh my god, it's mutated.
It wasn't too long after the finish of this filming. It was.
No, yeah, it wasn't.
So is Miguel A. Nunez Jr. the token here?
Yes, he is.
There are no other black people in this movie.
He is. I think he's
there's the military person.
I think he's drinking Pinot Grigio out of a giant bottle.
Yeah, what was he chugging? I've never.
That's how you
known what
roll.
he's chugging.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I'm totally digging the Jerry curl though. It's like every movie he's in, it has to be like the Jerry curl until the 90s when he does Joanna Man.
He's rocking that soul glow, man.
Trying to wonder. I don't think he had the Jerry curl in Slam Dunk Ernest though either.
Oh my
I think he had like a half fade.
No.
Or Leprechaun 4.
Well, of course I would know. I fucking love Ernest. God damn. Jim
I
Varney is
love
an
it.
American treasure and a hero, and he'll forever be missed, right, Nick?
100%, man. I'm with you right there.
Thank you.
Was
I
Leprechaun
missed it,
4
man.
Leprechaun in the Hood?
No, it's in space.
Oh.
Yeah, four is in space, and then you have like Leprechaun in the Hood and Leprechaun in the Hood.
I have them all on DVD if you're interested. I bought for $5.
I enjoy Leprechaun in the Hood.
I'll bring it to Horror Hound.
Well, I guess I'm making copies.
I'll bring my Ernest movies too, Nick.
Do you have all of them?
Quite a few of them.
All right, I need. Yeah, then we're gonna have a rip party. Then that's fine.
Miguel Nunez looks just like Rick James.
We'll just do a live stream on our own where the two of us are watching like Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh my god.
That is still an awesome like Halloween time, scary film to watch.
Yeah, dude, I love it so much.
Yeah, that fucking troll turning the kids into wood.
I love the overacting here.
Oh man, they ham it up so much.
They're so good at it, though.
They're having fun.
Is that a poster of Dick Nixon?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Who's next to him?
Probably Spiro Agnew or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Agnew.
The one that had to quit. And then Dick quit. And that's how we got Jerry Ford. There's your history lesson today, boys.
Yeah, he was the first guy they hired. He was hired by actually Toby Hooper. Right there.
They hired Dick Nixon for this movie?
That would have been hysterical.
I'm still not a crook.
Still.
I am not a zombie.
Oh, how much more epic would this film have been if these were the presidents, dead presidents?
Oh my god, presidents in a bunker trying to survive with a zombie apocalypse. I'd watch that movie. That'd be hilarious as shit.
I think
I'm
we
not
should call
betting
it
on-
comic
Like it would
book.
be one of those things. The last one to survive controls the world. That's what it would be. I would totally watch it. It would be ridiculous as shit, and I would love it.
I think they should film it in real time. We should take bets on it. My money is on W.
Oh my god.
Jimmy Carter. He's gonna sneak up from behind.
No, mine's on Cheney. He shot a guy in the face.
He was okay. He wasn't actually the president, but if you listen to enough people, he was the president. All them conspiracy theorists. He was running things behind the scenes.
All right, JR.
Oklahoma.
Oh, here it is. Oh my god.
Yep.
They got some
Lysol.
amazing sweat stains in just a few minutes.
Well, that Troxin will do it to you, man, every fucking time.
Or me on a hot summer's day.
There you go.
Lysol, knock it
What
right out.
happened to Toto? He ain't in Kansas no more.
Nope.
Ugh.
And what's creepy is that these were a lot of this stuff is based on stuff that was actually bought and used in schools. Like, you
Oh
have
God,
to-
they even got the fucking yelping for a dead dog.
It's still going. It's still going. These
How
guys
awesome
like,
would it be if there was horses like that? We'd make Dion watch this.
oh my god, he'd be like, "Shut up."
yeah,
These guys are overacting to hell, man. I love it.
and
This
it's
is
whimpering.
amazing.
It's whimpering.
So this is supposed to be a comedy.
Yeah.
Look, the butterflies are alive too.
It's a comedy.
None of them knew. None of them knew it was supposed to be a comedy when they filmed this, except for the one older gentleman right here. He was the only one that really got it. But almost everyone else thought they were making a straight, serious, scary film.
What does the eye chart say? Bert is a something?
Yes.
Bert
Yeah,
is a slave driver
Oh.
and a CHE something.
Cheap bastard.
Yeah,
But,
he's a cheap
hold on.
bastard. Yeah.
Is a cheap son of a bitch.
Okay.
who-
Who's got his
They need to focus.
it's just that dirty. Have to keep it on focus.
That's hilarious.
So Bert is a slave driver, cheap son of a bitch. Jeff, write this down. We need that trope in whatever movie we do. And we're not even gonna put our own in there. We'll just copy that one.
I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that because like for anybody to pick that out would be hilarious.
Calm,
No.
cool, collected. Yep, get that coffee.
She is not a good actress.
No, but she was willing to get naked a lot in the 80s.
I know
so
that's why she's in the shit.
That's why she's famous.
The other chick, Jewel Shepard, did hardcore.
Nice.
Yep.
So he tried telling me in the chat, and no, she didn't. I'm like, yeah, I googled it one time.
So did Major Guns in WCW.
This is also why we can't show this movie tonight.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
girl looks like sensational Sherry and Cyndi Lauper's love child.
He actually just kind of looks like David Bowie on a bad day.
There we go. There, the sweater yams are out.
Always was a trendsetter.
Here you go, Kendo. This dance
What?
is really weird too.
I'm
What gets
watching.
better?
A woman gets naked, I tend to always pay attention.
Yeah, I think
Way
the soundtrack is on vinyl somewhere for sure.
No doubt. I'm sure they probably re-released the soundtrack.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think she's actually wearing a plug coming up.
She is. She's wearing like so something to cover herself. But even then, like I remember the previous makeup guy once again fucked up and like it didn't look good and they had to get somebody else to do it and whatever.
No, remember they told her to shave, but then it looked too weird. So then they made her wear the plug.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They Barbied her.
No, you're not gonna become famous. You're gonna disappear in a black van somewhere, buddy.
Yeah.
anybody else think this
Guantanamo
guy looks like
Bay.
Daniel Quayle?
Who?
Quayle, the Vice President of the United States, 1992. I'm seeing a lot of presidential connections here.
It's all connected.
It's all connected.
Maybe
That's
you're
why-
right. No, you know what? He actually looks like a broke Dick Dukakis.
I was gonna say he looks like Paul Gleason. Guaranteed
So-
chicken pox.
His
Yeah.
eyebrows aren't that bushy for a Dukakis.
Yeah, he needs a helmet and he needs to ride around in a tank.
Oh my god.
People are like, I don't get those references. You don't know history.
Read a book, damn it. Read a book.
Stop playing your little fucking poker man games and actually pay attention to what goes on in the world. Douche.
Kendo's been drinking.
I've had one.
Yeah, he's been drinking.
Yeah, this scene
Brandon
coming up.
with the axe.
This scene coming up here, it's like, wow, I could not. When I was a kid, I'm like, you just broke the rules. You can't do this.
It's a movie. There are no rules.
Because well, everybody knows the rules. You destroy the brain, and then like the zombie will be dead. But like, I love it. It's almost like a football thing here.
Yeah.
Thank you, the R-rated horror channel. He's in the chat right now, Nick.
Yeah,
Tell us
he's kind of mad that we didn't invite him.
Why would you have a combination lock on?
Hey,
a lock?
R-rated horror channel commentary. Are you?
Oh, it's the yellow bastard.
Oh.
I didn't know we were watching fucking Sin City.
R-rated
Bruce
horror
Willis?
channel podcast. If you want to join in, let me know. I can send you the link.
Wow, Nick Stahl. Wow, he could put some meat on him.
I took away his weapons, both of them.
Wink.
Jeez.
God damn it, the hell's sake. I like it. Way to take a simple line and totally complicate it up in a good way.
No, there will not be a morning stream tomorrow, James. It's the
Oh,
weekend, my
God.
Oh, there it goes.
friend. I love how the voice is cutting in and out too.
Man.
And now we're watching an ISIS video.
He's up. So is that what a severe case of cirrhosis of the liver that he died of, or
Yeah.
what?
He's jaundiced to fuck. Nice form tackle.
Yeah.
Could you imagine living through something like this? Seeing this?
I don't think I'd want
No.
to. I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna go jump off a bridge now. This has been way too much to deal with.
I'd be like, we slammed a pickaxe through its head and then cut it off, and it's still moving. I'm out.
It's like, please tell me this is a robot. Please tell me this is a prank. This cannot be real.
Be like, we've done everything we're supposed to, and it's not working. I'm out.
Yeah, 10-year-old me is like flipping out. Like, wait a minute, you can't do that.
Yeah. Even as a kid, I was like, that's not how the rules work. What the fuck's going on?
It's like a Ryan Johnson movie.
No, it isn't,
By the
because
way,
this is actually good.
Well, yeah, this is good, but I just meant like not
Johnson.
doing the rules.
Oh yeah.
Except no one flies in at the last minute to save the day. Oh, sorry. Through love.
Hey, naked lady pictures.
Oh, I know. They're in Die Hard as well.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Specimen worms.
Yeah, it would be like, what, packing peanuts? Or is that what they would look like?
I do really love like the background gags of this scene. I mean, it's amazing.
It's films like kind of like Ghostbusters. You're looking at stuff around the firehouse. What else is sticking out that's unique?
Yeah, definitely.
Especially in the beginning, too, before they get the firehouse and Venkman's lab.
Oh yes.
I like how we're getting a time update on everything.
Oh, well,
there's
it's important to the story.
there's a reason for that.
Brian Clore, yeah, I have seen those, and in my opinion, they're not as good as the first.
Where'd the fucking lame-o nerd show up out of nowhere from?
He's been the whole time.
He pays for everything.
Let's see. Living Dead 2 and 3. I don't know. 3 was a little too weird. 3 was a little too like Cronenbergish, and it didn't fit with the
You can thank
comedy.
Brian using it for that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it didn't fit in the whole thing. And the last two were total shit, but I'll still watch them.
I couldn't
Like,
focus
what, the
on being
Necropolis?
angsty. I couldn't be
Yeah.
angsty if some chick was grabbing on me like this.
Yeah, that's all out the window at that point.
Best
And
character in
here-
this damn movie, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
If there's one character I would love to see the backstory on, it's this guy.
Everything about him is awesome.
It's unique, and come to find out, his character's name was taken from an actual Nazi colonel during World War II.
Oh, interesting.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
I forget what it is, but they said they're like, are you kidding me? That's the actual name of a guy who was a Nazi. I think he might have worked at Auschwitz.
Jeez.
It looks like we got new news on James Gunn. Sith Lord Luke Skywalker, let me know in the chat.
Yeah, I think R-rated horror commentary said something as well. I think he's down.
He's just got to send me a message on Facebook. He's my Facebook friend. I can't post the link publicly.
Yep.
Bring Joe Cronin on the show. Joe Cronin will not respond to any messages on Twitter, so I don't know.
We should get Hume Cronin.
Yeah, he's still alive, right?
Nope.
Or David Cronenberg. You could go there.
I'm down for that one.
I do love Videodrome.
Oh, gun vagina? Come on, you can't go wrong with that. Gun stomach vagina? Yeah.
That movie is so fucked up.
You watch it, those creature effects that they did, it's still trippy and crazy to this day when you watch it.
Oh yeah.
It's an early Rick Baker. Even then, he was still at the top of his game.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a friend who works in a mortuary, and she was saying, "No, it doesn't work like that. No, none of this works like this. This is this room's violating so many standards, so many rules and laws. This is illegal." Like, oh, okay. Well,
That's
so
weird.
they won't let me go down and burn something if I need to get rid of evidence.
Yeah, apparently, I guess she was saying like the heart. I guess that's not necessarily true a lot of times because they're saying the heart's like the last thing to go up. She's saying not necessarily a lot of times. So,
We're not watching porn. We're watching Return of the Living Dead, guys. R-rated horror channel commentary. Are you friends with Nick or I on Facebook? I think you are. Just
Yeah. He's friends with me. Yeah.
send him the link.
Okay. All right. I will.
favorite Rick Baker involved movie? I think probably an American Werewolf in London. I think he did that.
Ooh.
A great movie.
That
Yes, it
arguably
is.
the best werewolf transformation ever.
Apparently it took 2 days to shoot.
I don't doubt that in the least. I'm surprised it wasn't a week.
Yep. Yeah, because I remember I talked to the guy who played the werewolf.
You're kidding?
Um,
No way. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a small convention. It was like it was a Chattanooga horror convention or something years ago, and I got to talk to him, and I was it was fun hearing all the stories and stuff. It was great. Rabid weasels.
Hey, they're
Ernie.
crazy.
His name's Ernie.
Yeah, Bert and Ernie. Notice that. Bert and Ernie.
Oh yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, Daniel Bannon said that was pure coincidence. But yeah, take that as a grain of salt and shot of penicillin. I don't know.
Is Dan O'Bannon died, right?
Yes.
Okay. So did this guy Don Calfa. He's dead. A lot of people in this movie are dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when they filmed this movie, these guys are already old, so.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, Don Calfa died fairly recently, though.
Very true. Very true.
Like, as soon as I started getting into this movie, it's like, oh, he's dead. I'm like, shit, I'll never get to meet him at a convention now.
Yeah.
Did he just pull out a gun out of nowhere?
Yeah, legally, right?
No. He had it before when Bert snuck up on him.
Yeah.
No.
Or is it a Walther P-38?
No, that's a fucking Luger.
Yeah. Hence why is a comparison to a Nazi, to a German Nazi. officer.
Yeah.
Ernie
Oh, man.
Kaltenbrunner. Oh, yeah, I know what he's named after Ernst Kaltenbrunner, the highest ranking Nazi to face
shit.
war crimes trials.
Hello?
Hey.
You guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Are
Hey,
you
what's
there?
up? What's going on, dudes?
Nothing much, man. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. I'm about 8 beers in right now, so I might be a little unruly. But that's good for this movie, though. This is a great movie to watch when you're a little buzzed, you know?
Yes.
Oh, definitely. You were telling me that you just got done doing a commentary for Piranha.
Yeah, me and Wazelle did Piranha 2010.
I love
tonight.
that movie.
Yeah, we'll be dropping it sometime next week. Oh, dude, it's so much fun. So much fun.
It's got Gianna Michaels in it, so I was surprised to see that.
Oh,
I know.
She's the
Hey,
epitome
Jeff,
of white
By the
trash.
way, hey, Jeff.
Yo,
Nice to meet you. Actually, nice to meet all of you guys, except for Nick. Nick and I know each other already, but
Well, it's never nice to meet Nick.
no, it's not.
You fuckers.
Shut up, bitch.
Listen here, motherfucker.
So, was that Matt Z dude or whatever on the podcast with you, or Dave Z?
Dave Z. No, Dave Z does Banana Laser.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm subscribed to that channel. They only have they haven't put out a video in a long time.
well, Banana Laser does YouTube stuff kind of casually. They're more of like an iTunes channel.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately.com, but Matt, not Dave, but Matt is on my channel with me with R-rated, so we're kind of connected that way. But
Nice.
yeah, it's good stuff. We're all kind of connected in roundabout ways, you know.
People are talking about the pistol. I don't know. I just guessed.
It's a good guess. You didn't say Desert Eagle, so you're kind of close.
Oh, I'm not that bad with weapons. Hey Nick, you know who could have played this role?
Who?
Amanda Bierce.
Ow.
Was this guy better in this movie or Friday the 13th Part 5, The New Beginning? As what was the name of that? Was it I'm drawing a blank. Enchiladas guy.
That was part 6, wasn't it?
No, it was
That was
5.
5. Okay.
Go for an enchilada right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was Danger was his name. Danger.
007 Cloud, thank you for your very generous super chat. An American Werewolf in London is my favorite werewolf movie. I would like a modern remake because that would mean the werewolf would be a hero for running around killing muscle. Wow, Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Saving London. Damn, that was a hard
Fantastic.
super chat. Whoa.
Jeez. All right. Well, that took a turn.
Well done, sir. At least he didn't say his favorite werewolf movie is one of those fucking dorky Twilight
Well,
movies.
no. They did American Werewolf and they did American Werewolf in Paris, which was a kind of a soft remake, I want to say.
The same rules to that guy's super chat apply.
And I think that's with Tom Everett Scott. He was in that. He was a star. He just did that movie, That Thing You Do with Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he was also in Dead Man on Campus, right?
I
Yes.
hate that movie.
Yeah.
Which
I love that
stars Zach Morris.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, Jeff, by the way, MeTV has been showing 2 hours of Saved by the Bell on Sunday mornings from 9 to 11 my time. And that's how I've spent my Sunday mornings before I've gone to work at 11:30 is watching 2 hours of Saved by the Bell.
You guys watch that Zach Morris's Trash on Amazon Prime?
I have not.
Check it out. They're little 1 minute, 2 minute vignettes talking about how Zach Morris is trash in each episode. Just saying just how much of an ass he is.
Well, I mean, that's
things in every episode.
Fairly evident if you watch the show and you're not like a 12-year-old girl.
Well, no, also in real life as well. He's kind of a dick, so.
Hey. Mark Paul Gosselaar's an American treasure. He's no Mario Lopez, but he's up there.
Oh no. He's kind of an American treasure, but I mean, still, like he's a
Light years ahead of Dustin Diamond.
Oh god.
Then again, who isn't? Dustin McNeese.
Phil?
Hey, Jeff, I'll have you know that I don't allow Nick to talk about Star Wars on my channel at all.
Fantastic. Good for you.
I make him save it all for your channel, you know.
If it's any consolation, we don't want to talk about Star Wars as much as we do, but we do.
Hey, speak for yourself, man. I got about 4 videos planned for this coming week.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Well, unless Jim Wynorski mentioned Star Wars.
Yeah, that was a different. Yeah, we gotta let him say his piece on that. That was totally
Nick and I don't want to talk about Star Wars as much as we do.
The amazing thing about that was it was completely unscripted. It just happened organically. Like he brought it up, and we're like, I was like, "Are you serious? We're talking about Star Wars right now with Jim Wynorski? What the fuck?" He had really strong opinions that basically.
Oh shit! They've elected a new pope.
Pope
Oh my
Necronomicon
God.
the First.
So what would everyone's weapon of choice be in a zombie apocalypse? And you can't pick a fucking gun.
That's bullshit.
A machete because it doesn't need reloading.
A what?
A machete because it doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
I thought he had said it slim.
I'm with
shady.
Nick on that one, man. Machete's the way to go.
Yeah.
Either that or maybe like a spear, like a long spear, because you want to keep those fuckers away from you, right? So
That's
you
true.
just have to have really good aim, though. You know.
Maybe like Brick in Anchorman. You know, just have a good aim with that trident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a mace or whatever.
A mace is
Oh
good.
yeah.
I don't
Mace
think
is a-
spraying him with mace is going to work.
I do like Z Nation. I think the chick with the spiked bat. I think that's one hell of a weapon because man, she kicks ass with that.
Everett Scott joint. He was the star in that first season.
Yeah, that's like I'll watch that way over Walking Dead. I love Z Nation.
I haven't checked it out yet. It's pretty good.
Yeah. They make fun of the zombie genre a lot. Like you know, there's they have a lot of fun with it.
Cheek.
Huh?
Tongue in cheek.
Yeah, very much so. It's a lot of fun, and like I care way more about those characters than I do the Walking Dead ones. So
Yeah.
Coral, you don't care about Coral?
fuck Coral.
Dude, that last season of Walking Dead was brutal to get through. Like I was just ugh.
It seems like every year I keep hearing people say that. It's like, man, this is difficult to get through. It's like, yeah, well then don't watch it.
I'm like an abuse victim. I just keep going back for more. For some reason.
Well, that's why I am with Supernatural right now. It's like I don't want to keep watching the show, but that's another season coming out. Fuck, all right, I'll watch it.
No, this is like a nitpicky thing, but like I've been going to the New York Comic Con for like 5 years since I moved out here to New Jersey, and every year the badges are fucking the Walking Dead themed badges, and like it's just that for some reason the AMC Walking Dead takes over that show. In terms of marketing, and I just fucking hate that. It's like, can you guys switch it up just a little bit? Like, you know, I mean, The Walking Dead is not that fucking great, but they put all their fucking money on that one, you know, gamble. It's just kind of like,
I didn't realize it was still so popular.
I don't really think it is. I mean, let me backpedal that for a minute. Just let me say that, like, when they have the Walking Dead panel at New York Comic Con, I mean, you can't get into it. I don't even bother trying to get in line because it's like you have to get. They only can let in a certain amount of people into the hallway. Originally, the first couple of years, they had it at the actual Javits Center in New York City, but then they had to move it off-site. So now they don't even have it at the Javits Center anymore. They moved it to some other place off of, away from the convention center. It's like, I'm not going to go stand. You have to stand in line for like 2 or 3 hours and you might not even get in. It's like, fuck that, like, no, thank you. I'll go shop for Star Wars figures or something like that.
I just won't deal with the Walking Dead people. But I got to say, when I was working as an artist at horror shows, I would make a lot of money because I would draw Walking Dead shit.
Whatever. I remember that, dude.
Whatever makes your money back from the table,
I cleared like $1,500 at one horror hound for drawing Walking Dead shit.
Oh shit!
That must have been when it was like at its peak.
2015. Nick was there. It was here in Cincinnati.
Yep.
We got calamari.
Yeah, we did.
Mongo.
Kirkman's pumping out new titles.
You guys bonded over the calamari.
Yeah, we had known each other for a couple months. It was fairly new in the friendship.
I gotta say, I like Nick. Nick's a cool dude, man.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
He is.
Yeah.
I love you too, man. I love you too.
I didn't say I loved you. I said I liked you. Okay,
I said love. Goddammit, say it back to me. Fucking pervert. Josh, come on. I put my heart on my sleeve for you, man.
Anyway, Mongo Ventura sent in a super chat, says, "Give me an aluminum baseball bat for zombies, light and tough, as long as we aren't dealing with these kind of zombies."
Well, these aren't. Yeah, it's true because you can't kill these.
Well, what's funny about that, a little later on, I think Bert, he's got that metal pipe, had a plastic pipe because he was getting into so many fights with Daniel Bannon. He's got to take the metal pipe to him with it.
Could you say that again? You cut out.
Yeah, you're fading out a little bit.
I think it was Bert. He's got a metal pipe with him. He had to swap it out with the plastic one because they were afraid that he was going to, because they're getting into so many fights, probably knock his head off.
Oh yeah. Those are fighting on set all the time. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was a weird set. One thing I remember in the documentary as well is like they did 2 weeks of rehearsals, and some of them went to shoot everything. Everything was fairly smooth and quick.
Yeah, they did that with Reanimator as well, because there were a lot of stage actors on that set, but they had to get a lot of shit done in a condensed amount of time. So yeah, they really worked it out. But I think it shows. You can really tell when the production does that because it has a flow to it. This movie has an intensity level to it that's just fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Freddie got fingered.
Time, which is crazy. I wonder what he barfed up out there.
That one dude with the mohawk has a pretty gnarly death.
Oh, he does, yeah. Well, so does the crazy guy with the chains and the hair and stuff like that. He's got a pretty gnarly death too.
He was in Friday the 13th Part 5 as well.
Was he Chip
He
Travolta?
was Vic, the guy that the axe murder at the very beginning. The guy that was
okay.
like, yeah, that's the same dude. Apparently that dude like died really young. Or he got like cancer or something. And
Okay.
but yeah, no, he's great. He's great in this.
Let's see. When's it gonna happen?
I bet she's gonna die.
Tar Man, it's a fucking great zombie. He might be one of my favorite zombies.
Wasn't it just a
Best zombie ever. Yeah. Probably the best looking zombie in the whole film.
There he is. It is. Baines.
And that's where it started.
These two.
Oops.
Cool thing about this movie too is it really has a flavor all its own. You know, it's like the zombies talk, and it's just really quirky movie. You know,
And that chick never put her shirt
it's
back
a
on.
punk
That's also a
zombie
plus.
movie.
oh Linnea, yeah. I was telling Nick, there's some really great porn that Linnea did with Brinks Stevens back in their heyday.
Yeah.
We were talking about that the other night. We were watching some other, I don't know, doing a commentary on some other movie, and my buddy Zach said that Linnea was eating her baked potato. He was munching her out, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's pretty hot. No, it's pretty hot.
That's awesome. I'll have to get that.
Wow.
You should have
around
gotten
half
naked in the.
That's how smart the zombie is. He wants a brain so bad. He's found a way to take the fucking door off its hinges.
A small,
Yeah,
simple
dude.
machine.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
I
up the
know.
winch.
It's weird.
This movie broke the rules, you know?
Dude, that-
It's like, wait, zombies can't do that.
Yeah. And those makeups are fucking amazing and really good.
Oh yeah.
Edward Coleman sent in a super chat. Thank you. Weapon in the zombie apocalypse. OJ. He already knows how to cut up a body.
God. Oh, here we go.
Allegedly.
Oh!
Oh.
Money shot. Damn.
Well, at least the chick got away.
I love this shot right here. Whoa. He just looks up at him.
Yeah. More brains.
God, like even now, that thing is terrifying.
Not really.
Dude, I would shit myself.
But-
Are you kidding me? Oh my god. If I saw fucking Tar Man coming
this
after
is
my ass, dude.
Here's me. It says more. Yeah.
It happens soon. It happens soon.
By the way, the German version of this movie is called Damn It, the Zombies Are Coming, according to Cage Melanowiski.
Probably
Where's Ryan
best
Light
porn
here
title
screaming
ever.
German repeatedly?
By the way, Grendel fan, you're cutting out. That's why people aren't able to respond to you. Or at least you're cutting out to me. I can't hear you.
I was cutting out
Is
to
it-
me too. I just thought it was me.
Is it just
happening
the
on my
I can hear all you guys just fine except for the one guy I don't know that well. The other guest on the show.
Oh,
Am I gumming up your bandwidth or something or
no.
okay.
YouTube.
Laptop or because I'm on my phone? I don't know.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
probably what that might
Yeah,
be.
it's probably because you're on your phone. That could be it. It's probably that because I've tried using my phone before as well, and it doesn't work too well.
I always kind of wish that this movie was actually filmed in Louisville because that's like my hometown, you know.
Yeah.
2 hours for me. Yeah.
I thought it was pronounced whoa.
It's Louisville, close. Most
I
people
just say Louisville. That's all I say.
yeah. Most people say Louisville for some reason, but no, we are in Cincinnati.
I am. I'm the only one.
Cincinnati.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, there's that one shitty convention that happens in Louisville every year. What's it, Fandom Fest?
Yeah.
Hey, they're trying. You know.
Okay, they've been trying for like 10 fucking years. They need to get their shit together.
Last year was
Yeah.
an embarrassment.
God, last year was a shit show. I think I reported on that on one of the podcast episodes. It was fucking horrible.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went into great details.
I think we went into detail on it and reported on the fan cast as well.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, Louisville is it's a small
Yeah.
city. It's like maybe a quarter to a third of the size of Chicago. I like to say it's like a sprawling metropolis mixed with a muddy horse farm. It's just this like little area that has a metropolis, but it's an interesting little place, but it doesn't get it gets kind of overlooked because of Chicago is so close, and Cleveland as well. So they do what they can, and maybe it'll grow, maybe not. They had a good Comic-Con there for a while called Derby City, and then that Comic-Con changed hands a couple of years ago, and they seem to be struggling as well, unfortunately. But they'll come around. They got a lot of creative people in that city.
Yeah, and I know. I think Days of the Dead had a thing there, but they were doing it during Labor Day weekend, and they had to quit that because there is a hard time getting people there and getting celebrities there. So they're going to try to do it later in the year, I think.
Yeah.
Well, once all this
Speaking
geek
of,
culture stuff dies down, these conventions are going to get hit hard.
Do what now?
Yeah.
So once the geek culture fad dies down, these conventions are going to get hit hard.
Oh no, they're already getting hit, man. If I've read stuff. I think it's like the people who do the Comic Cons. I'm on their news or some. I'm on like convention news or whatever, something on Facebook, and they've already suffered horrible stuff this last year, man. They've had to shut. I think the projection for next year is like they're going to do way less conventions next year because they spread themselves way too thin. So they're going to do like only the major cities they've done before and stuff. So I mean, it's bad already.
I think I heard a little bit of chatter that San Diego Comic-Con was even like a little bit underwhelming in terms of its attendance or something. I don't know if that's true. I just heard some rumors, but
I think Ben Skyver covered that.
Yeah, maybe.
Our store owner was there this year in San Diego. He could tell you that it was still jam-packed. It was like cattle herding through. It was impossible to stand still.
Yeah. Those big cons are brutal, man. They really suck the energy right out of you because
and the money.
Oh yeah, well the money the money thing is like, I have a budget. I know what I'm going to spend, and so I don't really, I don't front. I mean, because I've done it so many times, I know exactly what I'm getting into. But it's the crowds of people. I literally have to bring like a flask full of whiskey in with me, and then like I go into the bathroom and dump it into a Diet Coke, and then after about halfway through that, then I'm able to. It's always like the people who are behind you, pushing you and nudging you or bumping into you. There was one guy who was like so rudely bumped into me like last year. I turned around, I was like, dude, that was not fucking cool at all. And he just looked at his girlfriend. I was like, dude, don't be a fucking dick. We're all, in here. Like I was in Artist Alley even. It wasn't even on the main floor. It's like, you have to have a little bit of
patience.
Con like what do you call it? Like I don't know. Not
Con etiquette.
Yes, con etiquette. Yeah, thank you. And like people just really would just walk over you if you don't get out of their way, and it really gets exhausting after a while. And I start getting angry. I'm like, I have to get the fuck out of here, man. I'm gonna go down the street, get a slice of pizza, have a beer. At this point, I do like one day, and then I get the fuck out. I can't do a whole weekend.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how these people who are in like full on cosplay garb can do it, like
it's about the passion for the product.
Personally, I don't see any point ever going to San Diego Comic-Con, mainly because one, why would you go to San Diego? You instead of going to San Diego, either go to Los Angeles or spend an extra 45 minutes to go to Tijuana.
Dude, San Diego, first of all, I've been to San Diego a bunch of times. Because I was in the Navy and stuff, we would end up there just randomly and stuff. But San Diego is an amazing little town. It's so much better than the rest of California, like LA, San Francisco. Sorry to piss off any of you Californians out there, but San Diego is a cool kind of sleepy little town, and I always like going there. But the Comic-Con there is it's just so bonkers that you can't really. It's really hard to enjoy it because it's way too overcrowded. So I actually kind of hope that the con scene dips down a little bit to a more reasonable level of like, you know, you can actually have a like maybe 1, 2, 3 people deep space around you when you're trying to walk around, you know, like I'm not trying to smell somebody's ass when I'm like, you know, walking through the Comic-Con every day I'm there, you know, like their
Good luck with
armpit
that.
sweat or whatever. And the funny thing is, it's even worse at like horror cons, you know, because
Oh God.
you know
Those
Are we
people
going to
gross.
one of those?
Yeah, we are.
All right.
I like how there's just like one nerdy guy in the group of punks, you know.
Well, Kendo, wait till the dude that dresses as Walter White and what carries his wife around on a chain shows up. You'll be surprised.
Oh yeah, dude, that guy.
All right.
They're a weird couple, but they're okay.
Yeah, they are very bizarre.
They love each other.
Oh yeah, they love each other very much.
Long time?
Yeah, very long time.
All right. Good for them.
You guys gotta walk away for 1 second. I'll be right back, right?
All right, man. Do your thing.
Cool. Yeah, C2E2 this year, there was little to no walking room at all, and I almost lost my mind. Just
Oh
trying to
God,
stand
a
still.
midget!
that was an actual amputee. He had no legs. He was an actual.
He
yeah.
moves pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get them a lot for zombie movies just because you know they look like they don't have their limbs.
They
Good
had one
thing
in
Phil isn't
Spider-Man
here.
3.
Yep.
Or
Phil would be
was
fully
it
turgid.
the remake of Dawn of the Dead, the one I think it was the one zombie had missing an arm. She's like, oh, that's awesome. He was missing an arm. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, the Zack Snyder remake.
Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen it in a while.
I watched
It's
it the
not
other
bad.
day just for shits and gigs.
Is that the one that me and you watched for Schlocktoberfest last year?
Us?
Yeah, didn't we watch the remake of Dawn of the Dead last year?
We might have. I thought I might have went to bed and you guys watched it.
You
without
did.
me.
Oh, okay.
And me and Nick had to carry the weight.
And I don't think anybody watched it, so
Yeah, it's true. We have so much Oktoberfest stuff
I know.
that
And
nobody cares about. Nobody gives a shit about.
Star
Are you
Wars
guys-
doesn't have a horror movie. I'm not interested.
Star Wars doesn't have a horror movie. It's called The Last Jedi.
That's
You know,
unfair, sir.
The funny thing is, there is a little bit of horror genes in the Star Wars lineage, if you want to talk about it. Like, you've got the Chris Lee, of course.
Oh
I think
yeah,
it's
Chris Lee and Peter Cushing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, because Lucas, I think, loved those old Hammer horror films, man. And that makes so much sense to bring them into the Star Wars world, because there is a little bit of horror in the Star Wars vibe, you know? Like, there's a little bit of darkness in there, you know?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a lot of horror. Watch The Last Jedi.
Yeah, well, that's
The
horror. That's
original
horror. That's
Empire as a
that's
kid
just
was kind of
total
crap
like
out
shock of disappointment. Really, like, yeah, bad. But I think it would be really cool to see like a Count Dooku prequel movie or something. If you're gonna make a prequel movie about
Stop
somebody,
giving
do
them
it,
ideas. Please.
make it about somebody who might have an interesting backstory of we've never heard before, you know. Or not, just an idea.
There we go. No.
Sorry,
no.
we're listening to Send More
Sorry,
Paramedics.
yeah. The zombie was saying send more paramedics. That's what we were watching.
Ben, we don't want to give Disney ideas.
007 Cloud sent in a super chat that said, I watched both Schlocktoberfests. Well, 007 Cloud, thank you. And you're going to get a third one this year. It's our last attempt.
I watched both Schlocktoberfest too.
I would think that you guys would want to give the Disney story group ideas. Like, you guys are the type of people they need to listen to.
They won't though. That's the thing.
I'm pretty sure people at Disney have heard some of the videos I've made.
Yeah,
They
especially
never.
the one where we gave out their phone number.
I for me to Stacy, the Simpsons, they just all come to a consensus about one small change, like adding a oversold. That's it. That's done.
What did you say something about Malibu Stacy's hat?
It's a lot like the word. during The Simpsons when they come to a consensus about how to let's just add a hat. Let's just do something small. That's it.
This is going to be a crazy couple of months until that next movie comes out.
Yeah.
Hey Jeff,
Hello.
did you guys like start a video or talk about or do a video about like the announcement that they made today at Disney about
no.
the Carrie Fisher and Billy D. Williams and Mark Hamill are definitely going to be in episode 9?
No, tomorrow night. I'm doing a stream probably about 9 o'clock where we're gonna watch the Clone Wars 2D show, which is on here on YouTube, and then we're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
So I'll be covering that then. I got so much stuff I got to do. I can't wait to sleep in on Sunday.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Sunday's my one day I have off, and yeah, no podcasting on Sunday. Sunday's for like rubbing my dick and eating Chinese food or something.
Rubbing your dick in Chinese food. That's the American dream.
Exactly.
Almost there.
We got a good life over here. We got a good life, you know.
Oh man.
We're meeting Lando at the Baltimore Comic Con. Boston. We're meeting Lando in Boston here in a couple of weeks.
Nice. Yeah, I saw him a couple years ago at a one in Atlanta, and I saw him and his son, and like they are clones of each other, man. It is weird. It is just strange. Billy D. Williams and his son.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so strange.
Yeah, Boyega's his son.
Don't say that because that might be an idea they actually fucking take, and they might implement that in the next movie.
If they do, I'll start.
That idea is already there. That's why he's coming back.
No, I'll make videos about saying how racist it is that the only 2 black characters in speaking roles in Star Wars have to be related. Just to fuck with Disney.
How dare you?
I'll get Dion on camera and we'll just bitch about it incessantly and see how many people we can troll.
Let him rant. God, man, he'll rant for a solid 30 minutes about that shit.
Oh yeah.
I met Billy D at a con in Detroit because I used to work I used to work for a comic book studio back in the early 2000s, and we did a Wizard World up in I think it was I can't remember the name of it. It was a Wizard World up in Detroit, and Billy D was there. It was a small one, and he had a sign behind his table that said, "I will not sign Colt 45." You know, anything essentially. And I think he was trying to get away from the Colt 45 at the time. I was like, you should like play into that shit. I mean, that's part of your fucking your
he should have bought like 2 cases of Colt 45 to get signed by people. It's like, hey man, I got Colt 45 here. I'll sign you if you want me to read as much.
2 zigzags.
Maybe that's all you need.
I don't know. I'm sorry to laugh.
I would
over his talking, but I'm sorry, that scene where the paramedics get out and run to that body, and all of a sudden those fucking zombies just mob him, and then one just tackles him. Oh, that was great. This fun. Yeah. This movie's fun. I like this movie.
This is a crowd pleaser. If you have a group of friends who don't really like horror, but you know you want to show them something that's fun, they'll get into this movie because it's
this group of fans likes horror movies.
Yeah.
By the way, Benobi, thank you for sending the link. I own all the Beverly Hills Cop soundtracks.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Here in Indy, we have a lot of theaters that show older movies, and if a theater showed this, I would gladly buy out the theater and bring as many people as I could to go see it.
There's a look up one. You're in Indianapolis. There's one in North Carolina. It's in Durham called Splatterflix. I'm doing that in October as one of my Halloween things, and they have a fucking crazy lineup that I'm gonna go check out. I think they're doing like 4 or 5 3D movies. I think they're doing the actual film, 35mm film of Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D.
Nice.
Jeff, I got a quick question for you.
Ooh, nice.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
I've never seen it in 3D.
I said, Jeff. I said,
oh,
I got a quick question.
Don't do that shit.
So this green chick right here, you can see her boobs. Would Dion smash it?
She's only a spinal cord, so I'm gonna say this is the first time Dion will pass.
I was gonna say you're
another beer
going in your mouth because they're gonna get bitten off.
Jeez.
He just bukkake her, you know. She's still got a face.
I wouldn't put it past Dion.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think he would at least go for the old titty fuck and finish on the face. He'd give her the old pearl necklace.
Shit.
Give me a pearl necklace.
Oh my god.
Oh baby, baby.
Wouldn't it be fucked up if that was like what she said, like if she came back to life?
Oh god, yeah. Well, I mean, whenever we do the porn party, we'll make sure we include that.
How is zombies doing it sexy?
Frank Cho did, where these zombies came back to life in house and biting brains.
Jeez.
Frank Cho's an awesome artist.
Oh, he's amazing. I like he never compromises. You know, he just likes juggy chicks. You know, like
I do
sexy, beautiful, voluptuous. I actually got a one of his sketchbooks signed last year, and it's a thing of beauty. It's just you love it. You know, you could almost beat off to it. It's so hot. You know, like
Sounds
it's
like you
it's
might have done it on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, sounds like a personal story.
With
Don't
Chinese
talk.
food.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's no, but yeah, I have to. That's why I keep it. That's why I laminated it. You know. But
Oh shit, is that the pink-haired chick?
Yep.
All right, welcome back. Did somebody say zombies doing it was sexy?
It's a line from Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
Okay, because I say, you know, what do they say about zombies? They'll fuck your brains out.
I'll fuck your brains out.
Thank you.
Somebody
stole
has
that.
somebody has a good question. Would Dion bang a chick if she had a horse tattoo?
It depends.
It depends on where it is and how big.
Right on her
Isn't it-
back.
Oh.
Is she Asian though,
Ooh.
or old and white?
Ooh.
So Mongo Ventura sent another super chat for chunky chicks. Thank you, Mongo Ventura.
Thanks.
For Frank Cho style women.
Oh yeah, they got good curves.
This is not John Cho style women.
Well, wait, no, he coined the term MILF.
That's true.
Oh yes, he did. Yeah.
all right. Withdrawn.
I actually think Linnea Quigley is sexier in Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. If you haven't seen that movie,
Oh my god,
Missing
that's
out.
that's an American classic. Holy shit!
What's it
you,
called?
want
yeah.
to talk about schlock? Oh my god.
it's amazing. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
She's like naked with two chainsaws, one in each hand. She's just swinging her fucking ass around. It's a thing of beauty, you know.
Speaking of the thing of beauty, Sofia Vergara is showing a shampoo commercial on my TV.
Mm.
God damn it, she's got it in all the right places.
Hey, Jeff. I want to ask you: do you guys have an idea what you're gonna do for your Schlocktoberfest this year? Excuse me.
We're gonna be very schlocky.
That's my hope.
John Carpenter stuff, since Halloween's going to be 40 this year and people will be paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Nick and I are going to start actually relatively soon, so we can have a backlog of stuff so people don't have to wonder, like, when's this coming out or what are you going to do? We're going to give everybody enough to celebrate the holiday.
I figured you guys we're starting to get together a list or something, and I was just curious to see what you guys are gonna do because you guys always come up with good movies. I've enjoyed your Schlocktovers.
I can tell you that we have planned, or at least I have planned, a Stephen King discussion.
Ooh, nice.
I got to watch Castle Rock this weekend if I have time.
No. I'm still pushing for the Blob. God damn it.
The
Guys, we have
1988
plenty of
Blob?
time.
Oh,
I
Yes,
still want
Idiot
that
Blob.
Stitches commentary.
That was a terrible fucking movie.
Stitches was not a terrible movie.
Yeah, oh my god, I hated that movie so much.
I haven't seen that one yet. Haven't
Stitches
seen
was
it
a
yet.
lot of fun. We
But
watched it with the VHS too.
That's a Netflix flick, right?
They
was
both
on.
were. And we all had fun with Irish Augs.
New York City Oggs or whatever too.
Yeah, New York Augs showed up, and that flamed out real quick because it wasn't that funny. You
Mechanical
had a
Warfare.
fun time with that, Jeff.
I went to sleep.
No, he didn't.
Well,
I
I
don't
fell
think.
asleep on air and you didn't notice.
I'm disappointed in you right now.
Thank you.
I missed the Back to the Future watch you guys did. How would that go?
That was fun.
Oh yeah.
It was like 3 hours or something. I saw I was like, man, you guys must have been fucking tearing that shit up.
It was so much fun. I bought a DeLorean Hot Wheels today.
I'm
First
gonna
toy I
look for
bought. I don't know how long.
Nice.
I bought a toy the other day, so finally showed up. We should do a segment on the show with Dion Bangett each week.
Elon Musk's mom. Yes. I bet that picture I sent him the other day, he's still using it as fat material.
Yeah, Bette Midler.
Ew.
I think he would.
That was a great shot. I love that.
Are we talking Ruthless People, Bette Midler, or like Bette Midler from last week?
Bette Midler from last week. The older, the better.
He's saying
For
yes.
I mean, I'm going to say yes for both.
I could fuck Bette Midler if I had to. I could get through it. I could get through it. Give me a couple 40 ounces of malt liquor and maybe a joint. And if she put some lipstick on, some makeup, I probably could get through it. But
Very dark room.
I just love their acting right here.
God, dude, they're hamming it the fuck up. It's amazing.
Yeah. Clue Gallagher's great, man.
Shout out to Lando Calrissian in our chat.
Lando.
He had a great Indiana Jones reference.
I was asking Wazelle tonight when we were recording the Piranha commentary. I was like, how bad do you think this Indiana 5 is going to be? And he didn't even want to comment. He didn't even want to comment on it. So it's going to, I don't know. I was like,
Be a dumpster fire, dude.
Oh, shit. Slow motion zombies.
Yeah, this is also the guy from what is it, Jason 6.
He's also got rabies.
Tommy.
He's foaming at the mouth.
Well, that happens when you're you get bitten by a zombie or
He's
get
a rabid zombie.
get poisoned with 2,5-4-trioxin.
He's a red zombie.
You're taking a sledgehammer to the head and he's still coming. What the fuck?
I think you guys are ahead of me a little bit.
Well, if you hit Dion on the head,
he's a zombified punk.
Oh, shit. He got hit with the kayfabe acid.
If there's one makeup job I didn't like, it was that. I think there should have been more decomposed. They just kind of bubbled up in red.
Oh, and it's on his eyes. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It looks kind of weird, but I mean, I think they did it just so he could kind of see out of the makeup a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this scene. Hold on. Oh, he got so pissed at that guy for slapping him twice. He got so pissed.
At least he didn't break character.
No, they were, they were in it.
He's
too
a
much,
professional.
So. Yeah.
He's Miguel
This is
Nunez
such a
Jr.
crazy movie.
Sam Ride's Miguel Nunez Jr.
All the acting in this movie is just so over the top all the time. It's like they must have been exhausted. These fucking people were going out drinking after they get off the set and shit like that because it must have been just a riot filled with this. Look at this shit, fucking slapping them around and shit.
They need more movies like this where they're just kind of craziness for 90 minutes.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm down with that.
Yes.
Miguel A. Nunez's Jr.'s birthday is coming up in 2 weeks. I think we should have an ode to Miguel A. Nunez Jr.
Why don't you write a segment for the podcast?
I will. Oh, shit, that's right. He was in Life, too. He was Biscuit.
He looks like the guy from Double Toasted.
He's been in a shitload of movies, man. I think his IMDb is he's got a lot of screen creds, I think he's still working.
He is. He was in Vikes in 2017.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I'm looking at his filmography. He went from 2011 to 2017 with no filmography credits though, so took some time off.
Yeah, this movie's on par with Reanimator in terms of its intensity, man. It just all the way through, it's a thrill ride,
If I could ever,
it's a drive-in movie,
Oh man, of course it is.
Speaking of Reanimator, if I ever find the old print, I had a perspective print where it's the head going down on the chick. and somebody bought it at Horror Hound to take what's her face, Barbara Crampton or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, I remember that. Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah, they
Would she
took
get
it to her.
pissed or what?
I wasn't there to see that part, but somebody bought it from me to go get it signed.
Yeah, I remember you had it. And you had like a little, they had like a little post note over her pussy.
Yep.
Oh shit!
It was amazing. And like oh man, I remember that. That was such a good one. I had a good time with that one, man.
It seems like she'd be kind of cool with it, you know. Like it's kind of like Felissa Rose sending pictures of cock like all day long, you know. So after a while, you still give a shit. You know?
Well, no, Felissa Rose gets drunk at these conventions and gets kind of handsy with her fans.
I think she loves it, you know. She's really cool. Like she's on Twitter. She'll like tweet you back and shit. She's like,
oh yeah, dude, she's amazing.
If you do something like that, you gotta expect that.
Of course.
It's like you just have to own it. It's like, why are you going to be offended by it? And I was like, well, it happened in the movie, so why not, you know, just roll with it or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, she's she's doing a good job and she's embraced it and everything, so that's good. I mean, I'm glad that it didn't slow her down. She's like, fuck it, whatever. They love it. They're my fans. They love the movies. They love me. Why not? You know?
Yeah.
Miguel Nunez Jr. was in The Adventures of Pluto Nash. He was also in Black Dynamite.
Oh
yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
He's Mo Bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm curious to know. Are most of your fans of this live stream, are they like your normal fans, or are they horror fans that flock to?
Brian Clore is a super fan of the channel. He won winner or listener of the week for his Beavis and Butthead Back to the Future meme.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people popping up. Mechanical Warfare is a pretty regular. Lando's here all the time.
What's your number right now? Like how many?
Not many. Only 100 and something. 124. So we're not going to be doing Night of the Living Dead.
Womp womp.
No, it's something. Hey, I could if I try to do a live. I can't even post a poll on my Facebook page, and people like 4 people respond to it. So hey, if you get 100 people live streaming, that's a good thing. You know?
Well, the morning show we usually get 500 to 700 people every day. So that's cool. The most I've ever had on a stream was 5,000 people.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was for Razor Fist, Retro Blasted, and Mauler.
Oh my god!
I tried listening to your morning show, but it was like too weird when I was trying to beat off my morning wood. I'm trying to listen to you while you're doing your morning.
Jeff, didn't you say
it's too awkward.
The second that you find out that somebody's jacking off to your voice, you're shutting it down for good?
But he wasn't jacking it to my voice. He tried to do it while it was on in the background. He wasn't getting turned on by it. So.
Is this guy Dustin in disguise?
No.
Okay, just making sure. That weasel still burning?
Blind zombie. Nothing worse.
The Cobra Viper says, not a fan. I got lost on my way to Geeks and Gamers. It's a good place to get lost to, or at Cobra Viper.
What we should have done is we should have wrote Star Wars and New Hope watch party.
I know exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Give him a little Hucklebuck.
I'll be honest with you. That's the thing I've noticed about being a YouTuber and having a horror channel is that horror is such it's kind of a small niche, so it doesn't have the star power that say like something that's really popular like Star Wars or whatever. But you do what you love. You do what you love, and I think it's really cool that you guys give horror some love too. Like because.
Yeah. Oh no. I remember when Jeff first wanted to do Schlocktoberfest, man. I was totally down. We did. So I think one day we did like 3 or 4 things in a day just for it.
We did all 31 days of unimaginable terror.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
We was excited when it started. I was like, sweet.
Yeah, dude. Because we should love it. Me and Jeff met at a horror convention, so you know, we love it, man.
Yeah, horror brings people together, man. If you're a horror fan, horror fans really like to bond with other horror fans because I don't think there's really a lot of us out. I mean, we're not the majority, we're kind of like the minority pocket of fans that kind of hang out and we're kind of weird or whatever. And we appeal to each other because people always kind of grimace. Like I say, a mainstream fan of pop culture will grimace at a horror film for whatever reason. But I don't know, man. Horror is, I think it's a lot of fun and shit, I have no regrets about shit. I never would have met you guys if I hadn't started a horror channel, It's like.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I cover it. One, I like it, and I just want to cover all aspects of entertainment. So if Star Wars brings in, 1 million people, awesome. And then of that 1 million people, I'm sure there's, at least a small portion that like horror. I'm surprised how many people like to listen to me talk about James Bond.
Yeah.
That's the thing that blows
Bond.
me away because I love James Bond. So
Same.
Yeah, that's definitely a niche. That's a niche right there. And you know what? I'll be honest. I'll say that I've resigned to the fact that I won't be the next Ethan Van Skyver on YouTube. It just won't happen for me. Doing horror, but that's okay. I mean, I accept my little place.
Hey, maybe you'll be the next John Squires. Who knows? Oh God.
By the way, Nick, I want to invite you to do another interview. Do you know who it is?
Oh God, who are we interviewing this time?
Adam Marcus.
Adam Marcus. Wait, what do I know that name?
He was the director of Friday the 13th. Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He texted me back the other day. He's like, I texted him probably like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, he's never gonna do it. And he said, I'll do it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit, that's gonna be amazing.
Wow.
So I gotta bring you back to help me out, man, because I'm gonna train wreck it like I did last time. So
Nick, you can't do it. We're gonna have John Carpenter on the channel that.
Oh shit.
Wouldn't you shit if I actually was like, yeah, John Carpenter?
Oh no, I would, dude. I would shit, man. I really would. Oh God.
It's gonna be a round table. John Carpenter and Richard Donner. Nick, you still out?
God damn it! I hate you guys.
are you down? Are you down to do it or what?
Oh no! I am. Just give me the date, and I'll make sure that I'm free and I do my research and know what the guy's about and everything.
Nick, that you can't do it that day. That's the day that we're gonna film Dion wrestling a mannequin with a horse referee.
You haven't heard the day yet, man.
It's every day. It's Rusev Day, dude.
Last time I checked, you signed a contract.
In blood.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but Josh, we'll have you on for some Schlocktoberfest stuff if you want to join us.
No thanks. But thanks anyway.
Okay.
I'm kidding. God.
Wow. No, we're taking it to the rejection. That was not cool. Fuck you. We don't want you on our show.
Is that
so much
Labe?
love in the room right now.
Is that Labe? Is that Labe? I said that?
Wow. Now I'm really not happy with this guy. First, and then he calls me Lape.
Wait. I'll get your voices confused because you guys never post pictures of your faces.
Yeah,
so you do? When?
Go to our Facebook page. There's pictures of us. We're not hiding. No one can just figure out how to find us.
I always thought Nick was like a 13-year-old girl. I don't know.
All right, he's reinstated.
Wow.
No, of course, dude. I'd totally be down to do it. It'll be fun.
We'll need some expert takes on some of these things.
Well, I'm not your guy. Trust me, I'm not.
I
was just saying the other day that I did a podcast where I was talking about the MacGuffin, but I meant the what do you call it?
Red herring.
Yeah, the red herring. The whole fucking podcast. At the end, I realized I was like, I had my nomenclature wrong. I was like, I'm a fucking moron. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't belong on Facebook. But
then you belong on our Schlocktoberfest.
Yeah.
Well, here's a scene where they finally call the number on the side of the tank, and the whole military thing goes down.
The barrel that you should have called the number on earlier when we told you to.
That's true. Well, you have a phone as well. I'm just saying.
I do, but it's like kind of busy right now.
Well, whose problem is that?
Well, not mine. It's your problem because you should be dialing, boy.
Jeez.
Anyway, super chat from the Cobra Viper, very generous one. Thank you. Met Betsy Palmer at a horror convention a long time ago. Got a print and signature. But the fun part, I was the first person in years to ask for a Mr. Roberts Navy print. She was so tickled.
Nice.
Yeah, I was supposed to see. I think she was supposed to come to a Spooky Empire I was at years ago, but she never showed up. But I mean, like she was she was old back then as well. So I mean, I completely understood. I was like, she probably couldn't make it. Probably had health problems or whatever. So I mean, I was okay with it.
How is Spooky Empire as a show?
It's one of those things that like I would rather do as a fan because you're in Florida. It's Halloween. Plus you got Halloween Horror Nights down the road. Like I would rather do it than vend it. You know?
Oh no, I was just curious because I hate the name of it, but I was just wondering if it was a good show or if the name, was indicative.
The name, the name is just a name. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. They have their own film festival. They have showings of newer horror movies coming out. Celebrities are real cool. They have I think this time they have actually I'm going to be going to it in October. I know David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson are going to be there.
Awesome.
And they hate each other.
Yeah. How many women will Duchovny bang at the convention?
Oh, so many. He's going to run through them. You know he is.
I think, once you reach that level of celebrity, like you probably stop banging fans at the cons because it's just too much of a liability in today's culture.
Well, yeah, you got a point there. Yeah, you got a point.
But he has a disease.
He's got that Californication in him,
Oh my God.
Sorry, that was a bad joke. But I like how this like big shot fucking colonel or whatever still wears his high school ring.
Is that what he's wearing?
That's his West Point ring.
Oh, okay.
He's a proud Black Knight.
Black Knight?
Yes, that's the Army University mascot.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day.
Well, now you do.
I'm really glad they downplayed the whole military thing in this movie because that would have fucked this movie up.
See, Jeff, there's two black people in this movie: Miguel Nunez Jr. and this guy who is a sergeant.
I was gonna say that earlier, but whatever.
Yeah, who's gonna be firing off something into the city?
Well, where's Rose Tico? Is she gonna fly in the last minute to save the city?
You gotta say what you love and love what you hate.
Oh wait, Jeff, you're the comic pro, right?
What do you mean, like my stuff?
Well, yeah, you know your shit. So what comic is that he had on his little panel dashboard there? Do you recognize it?
I didn't. I was looking at something on my phone for a second. I had just seen Mission Impossible. I was curious about the woman in the movie.
Nice. Look at that explosion.
Edward Coleman says, Evil Dead 2, please. Thanks for all the laughs. We'll definitely do that. Don't worry.
Oh, fuck yeah, that has to happen.
That's an easy movie to talk about because there's so much great shit in it. It's like that is the incarnation of what that first movie should have been.
Oh yeah. I love this ending.
You guys ever have like days where you just wish like a mushroom cloud like that would just appear? You'd be like, okay, I can finally just relax. It's all over. Like I just
every day I pray for nuclear war.
Yeah, you put on like your favorite song and just sit down in a chair and like crack a beer.
Yep.
No. Yeah. But I do wonder what it would be like to have to do a mass like exodus from a city like in those movies.
Yeah, just glass the planet and be done with it.
Why?
Yeah, I don't ever sit around wanting to be nuclear annihilated. I'm sorry. I guess I'm not in the cool flow.
It's just a weird fantasy I have. It just being I pondered the questions like, how would I feel in that moment? Would I feel relieved?
You would just be you're done.
Your shadow would glow. That's about it.
Yeah, no more PC culture, no more fucking SJW bullshit.
Everything would be quieter for damn sure.
I'm fairly certain that if I saw that happen, my reaction would be, of course it's going to happen this way.
Damn Russians. God damn it.
Yeah, let's see how well the SJW survive in a nuclear holocaust. Or if they have to survive
oh my God, my craft beer, my fedora.
Hey, I like craft beer.
That was funny, dude. My fedora. I'm going to bring it back in my fucking my mustache that I can twirl up to the side. That'll be my last thing before I die. I'll twirl my mustache up to the side.
Nick, and then almost bought a fedora today.
In a defiant way.
Oh man.
Sorry, guys. I'm pretty buzzed right now. I really shouldn't be on here.
You haven't said anything that I'm worried about. You're not Dustin.
Fine.
So.
Well, we recorded a podcast before I jumped on here, so. But yeah.
We had a super chat from the Cobra Viper. I can't imagine which would be worse, nuclear war or 7-Eleven on every corner.
Well, at least with the 7-Eleven, you can get Slurpees.
Hey, with nuclear you can get Slurpees as well. Just they're few and far between.
You know,
7-Elevens are a cool thing because anywhere you go in the world, there's a 7-Eleven on the corner.
Not true. We don't have a single one in my area.
Not in Indiana. No 7-Eleven.
Not in Atlanta.
Well,
we got what is it? The Pit Stop or whatever the hell it is. Gas stations.
Do you have sheets?
No, we don't have sheets.
do you have Come and Go?
No, we do not have Come and Go.
That's a real gas station.
Oh, no, I do. I know it is. And if I ever see one, I'm taking a picture of it because that's hilarious.
We have Circle K, just like in Bill and Ted.
Yeah, we got a couple of here.
We also have,
that's what you guys need to do a commentary for fucking Bill and Ted. 'Cause that would be amazing.
Well, actually, it's funny you bring that up. This morning on the morning show, Grendel fan can attest to this. Somebody asked for me to do a Stoner trilogy. I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah.
Stoner trilogy?
Yes.
Yeah, so it would be Bill and Ted, Jay and Silent Bob, and Harold and Kumar.
Oh,
that would be really good, dude. You know the crazy thing is like you know, I obviously watch a lot of your content, and I really feel like you guys shine when you do movies that you really like versus the ones that you really hate.
Yeah,
like
you're actually having
the
fun.
The ones like Die Hard, the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Which one was that one?
Bloodsport. God, that was so much fun.
That was a great comedy. Lethal Weapon was amazing. Yeah, I really get my dick hard over those ones, you know. So if you can do some more of those, I can fap to them. That'd be amazing.
Are we sure this isn't Dustin?
Positive. This guy's a patron. Dustin is broke because he bought Pokemon cards and you know, weird shit, anime.
By the way, I'm so broke. I'm gonna need those like $5 I've given you over the last like 5 months back because I'm, you know. Times are hard, so you're cool with that, right?
You gotta go start hooking, dude.
Yeah, work those corners at the 7-Elevens, man.
Yeah. The Cobra Viper sent another super chat. Says, "Shocked no one got the movie reference. Christian Slater leaving the cube, but I have at least a decade over all of you."
That is a great movie. I actually love that movie. That's a great 80s flick. Well, I was really into skateboarding back in the 80s, so. I might be a little biased, but it's a shitty movie, but it's a lot of fun.
I've watched that movie one time. It was as a kid on HBO, and I thought it was great. And I've always
what was it called again?
Gleaming the Cube.
Yeah, it's a weird movie.
Okay,
it's a very weird movie. Like you've never seen a movie like it. It's just.
Does anyone remember Airborne?
Oh yeah.
007 Cloud. Those guys beat their meat, not their wives. In terms of this guy not being Dustin.
Damn. He listens to the show. He knows what's up.
007 Cloud's been around for a while.
Who's the Dustin guy I'm getting compared to? Is he like the channel's worst douchebag that comes on or something? And like, is he the Cecil of the
he's not that
class
fun.
bullshitters?
He's not that fun. Cecil's great.
Cecil's a treat.
Yeah, Cecil's awesome. Dustin's just I don't know. He was just kind of always trying to be edgy and, you know, just trying to be the opposite of us and everything all the time, and it was just a pain in the ass.
Oh,
yeah.
Trying too hard.
Always trying too hard.
Too thirsty for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was only entertaining 3/5 of the time.
I gotta say that once we cut the channel down to what it is now, it's obviously grown.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, I put out daily videos.
What do you mean cut it down? What does that
There
mean?
used to be like 7 or 8 guys on the podcast.
Wow.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, there used to be how many?
7 or 8 different people were on the show. Look at the Grand Theft Auto poster we have.
Oh! You mean the cast of the show?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, my bad.
I cut. Well, I didn't really cut. The thing is, 2 of them didn't show up for 8 weeks straight, so I said you can't come back. And then, like, because I'm like, what about the show? I'm like, you didn't show up for 8 weeks straight, and you didn't talk to me.
Yeah. The weird thing is like, when you have a channel, people say they want to be part of your show and they want to, invest their time with you. And you're like, oh, that's amazing. I can't believe somebody who actually wants to be part of the show. And then they just don't show up because people are full of shit. They have a fantasy in their mind that they want to do it, but they don't actually do the work that actually comes with doing a channel. And the dedication of showing up on time and thinking about it, providing some sort of content, something to push off of or whatever. I mean, people don't really understand how much actually doing these things, requires. It takes a little thought, a little
That's
crazy.
how I got the job.
Well, believe me, I know. It's funny though, because now that the thing's doing well, people are like, "Can we come back?" I'm like, "We don't need it, guys. We
blew past you. We are way past that stuff, man.
Yeah, you guys are elementary school friends. We don't talk anymore. We had some good times in the third grade, but we're adults now, and those days are gone.
Yeah, it's weird like that. Like once you get your shit up and going, it's like you kind of figure out what works, what doesn't. Like my original co-host or whatever, like he was all about it. We did about 4 or 5 shows together. And then he just stopped wanting to do it. And then that's when the weird thing was, I think there was enough in our show had enough legs to attract other people to it. So I just picked another co-host and we just carried on from there. And if they hadn't, then I just would have done it on my own. But, YouTube channels are weird, I mean, we're still in our infancy, kind of getting our legs and all that. But, it's just, you have to start somewhere, and like you have to have an original voice. You have to kind of have your own thing going on. And you guys like exploded. Like I remember when I first started watching you guys, like you were just kind of doing your own thing, another little channel on YouTube, and then all of a sudden, like boom, people caught on to you, And Ethan as well, Ethan Van Skyver, man, his channel blew up really fast. It was crazy.
Oh, man, he just started this year.
Yeah. I mean, he was just doing. I started watching him because he was doing comic book. I liked it because he did those reviews of people's artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Their actual submissions. Yeah. I like those because I was like, I can relate to that. I mean, because I'm a comic book artist and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, it was like he became a Star Wars channel. It was like he just did a total 180, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, we did a crossover together, and that was hugely successful for everybody involved.
Yeah, I think you guys have really built up this thing together or something. I don't really know how it happened, but it's pretty amazing because you guys kind of hit something in the zeitgeist that people are really responding to, and that's really cool. Like good for you guys.
It's a lot of fun now. I'll say that.
I have a great time.
All I want to know is, Jeff, will you buy me a ticket to the Star Wars celebration or?
They're all sold out, actually.
Oh, God damn it! I thought if I came on your channel and I just asked you nicely, you would buy me a ticket. God damn it!
Well, Joel, our friend, wants to go, and they're all sold out.
Yeah, that's the.
I'm kidding, right?
Oh, I know, but they honestly are sold out.
I thought you were taking me seriously there. I
wasn't. We've never spoken. I'm not going to buy you a $200 ticket.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hit the bricks, kid. Get to those corners and hook.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that the celebration is going to be a good vibe or negative vibe, considering the state of Star Wars right now? Like, do you think it'll be a good thing? Do you think fans will rise above the kind of, let's be honest, it's in a bad place. And people don't really know where it's going to go because they don't know if Kathy Kennedy's on the way out or J.J. Abrams might save it or something.
What's going to happen is the next couple months are going to be them trying to either distract us with all this other shit or just stop talking about it because people have short attention spans. Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just going to forget about it. And they're going to be like, well, I forgot it wasn't that bad. And then
people don't marinate on shit very long. That's the thing. Except for the fans. Some of the fans
more of a
do.
stewing.
Yeah. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, all I was going to say is celebration depends on how the next couple of months go. if they just keep pulling this bullshit and something else happens in the Star Wars community, it's going to be... I don't know. People are dumb enough to get duped. Like, oh my god, the trailer's out! Holy shit, I love Star Wars again! Like,
honestly, dude, I'm one of those people though. When I see the trailers, like, I do get excited because I'm hoping, that it's going to be a good movie.
yeah, but
and
how
I
the
want
fuck
to
can
believe
anyone
it's
get
going to be good.
excited over the Last Jedi trailer? It had The Empire Strikes Back written all over the damn thing.
I bought into it, man. I'll be honest with you. I was like, that actually looks kind of decent because it looks like they're going to do something. See, for me, real quick, when I saw The Force Awakens, in the theater when it first came out, and Nick already knows this story, but when I saw it when it first came out, I was like, that fucking sucked. Oh my god, it was like terrible. I fucking hated it. And so when I saw the trailers for the new movie, I was like, oh, at least they're gonna take it in a new direction where they're not copying everything else, And I didn't know it was gonna be a terrible fucking movie, of course. So I mean, I'm definitely always hoping. I want the franchise to be good. I want it to be successful. I want to, mature into something that I can appreciate and love. At least one of the movies out of 3 could be good enough for me to appreciate. Well, let's say 5, because we have, Solo and, Rogue One or whatever. But 5 movies, one could be really good or something I could at least tolerate. But I don't know, man. Like, do you think there's a chance J.J. Abrams can save it or no?
No.
Depends on what he's... I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to save it for everybody. If he tries to... If it's too derivative and too much fan service, then it's going to fail. Because this is the finale. J.J. Abrams leaves everything open to mystery box storytelling. So, no, that's not going to work. If he's J.J. Abrams, this movie's not going to be what he wants it to be.
I just want to make one prediction right now, and I think it is after today's announcements, which I was like, yes, they confirmed what I thought all along, which was they're going to promote they're going to use Carrie Fisher to promote the fuck out of this movie as her last on-screen appearance and as the wrap-up story of Princess Leia. That's going to be their angle to sell this movie, and I think it's a fucking goddamn shame, to be honest with you.
What also stupid is they're trying to act like she's the most important one out of the original 3. Like, I like Princess Leia a lot. The problem with
that too is that Carrie Fisher, unfortunately, did an underwhelming job in the last 2 movies. So we're really just dealing with the icon of her character, the memory of her, not really her presence in the movies now. Would you agree with that or disagree with that?
Yeah, plus with this political climate, they're trying to build her up to be something more and make a statement and all this shit too.
Like maybe a Hillary Clinton? Is that what you're trying to say? Maybe?
I actually like Princess Leia though.
I like old Princess Leia. I like the original
classic Princess Leia.
Yeah, she was amazing. And I can understand she wouldn't have the vigor that she did back in those old movies, and that's fine. But they really fucked her over with that Mary Poppins bullshit.
And Carrie Fisher didn't... I mean, she was good in Star Wars, and that's kind of about it. If she pops up in other stuff, like Blues Brothers for a minute, she's funny. She's not very good in The Burbs. But she's not... Yeah. I don't think she's very good in The Burbs. She's there, but she's not very good in The Burbs.
She's also in Sorority Row as the house mother.
She's in Austin Powers too.
Yes, she is.
I would venture to say that Carrie Fisher's not really a great actress. But she's an iconic actress who had a role that defined her, and she owned it, and that's an amazing thing. And she's a strong personality. I mean, a lot of those like stage shows and stuff she did, I think were really charismatic. She's not a great actress though, so I think she, especially in her elderly years and stuff, like was barely hanging on. I'm sure they did a lot of takes to make that shit work. I'm not trying to dog her. I love Carrie Fisher. I'm just saying it's really sad.
You don't need to preface that stuff with me because she's not all there. It was Mark Hamill was all there and wanted to do more. Harrison Ford was all there, didn't want to do more. Carrie Fisher was there and couldn't do much more. So
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that makes sense.
Kids, don't do drugs.
And it's really sad that they're going to take footage from The Force Awakens and transplant it into this movie. They don't really have. I actually think it's the best choice they have because they don't want to do something disrespectful to her.
But that's
But I
why.
think-
Why are they so worried about her legacy? We have to respect her legacy. She's fucking dead. Let's not act like all of a sudden we have to do all this shit to change the movie to respect her legacy. Just have her die off screen, or go back and retcon the movie. She should have fucking died in The Last Jedi.
I agree. When she got sucked out, the ship blew up and she got sucked out. I was like, that's a fitting end to her. I was actually like, wow, that was like amazing. She died that way, and it was kind of hardcore, and I wasn't expecting it, and that was really cool. They should have just left good enough alone, and then they fucked it up a little bit. But now, what are they going to do? How are they going to piece it together? I think there's a chance she might not even die in episode 9. She might just kind of still be there, but not, wrapped. It might not be ended. I think she might just be kind of like walked off into the pasture kind of thing.
Yeah.
Leia, Luke, and Han are all going to haunt Chewie in his nightmares. That's what's going to happen.
Sorry, am I doing my drunken thing right now?
And then Lando's gonna bang Chewie because he'll have sex with anything.
So, Josh, you're completely fine. You're actually making the best points to anybody here, so don't worry about it.
Maybe Carrie and Lando will get together and finally have that mulatto baby that everybody deserves.
I'm finally going to be in a Star Wars movie.
And
guys.
then we can move on to the next trilogy, and it'll be a beautiful SJW mulatto baby to be the next Skywalker of the next trilogy or something like that. I made a point with Nick. We were talking. Nick and I were talking before. I don't know, one of our commentaries or something. We were talking about how there's so much diversity in Star Wars already. It's really fucking stupid that they're trying to make a point to try to make Star Wars more diverse, on screen. It's Star Wars is always diverse, man. It was always diverse.
Yeah.
It's really fucking stupid. It's
but it's not diverse enough for the whatever agenda they got going today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked about it. They have aliens and all kinds of species they could have pulled from, but no, they just want British brunette-haired white women. That's all.
Androgynous British white women actresses, very androgynous.
It's really funny that all the leading women are all white females, and all the directors of the new movies are all white males. So it's really not that diverse if you really pick it apart or whatever. And it's so hypocritical and stupid. I wonder how many of my 152 subscribers on my YouTube channel I'm going to lose after having this live stream with you guys. But
you'll probably.
I think you'll actually gain stuff.
Yeah, dude.
People will be like, "Oh man, this guy gets Star Wars, dude. Put out some Star Wars videos."
No, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave all the juicy stuff to you guys. But
ladies and gentlemen, go subscribe to R-Rated Horror Commentary podcast right now.
Yeah,
hey, Jeff,
please don't delay.
Midnight's Edge, episode 9, the plot discussion.
No, is it new?
It was from a couple months ago. It was the plot leak from someone who had seen the Ghostbusters 2016, and most of it turned out to be correct. Same guy saw it and was releasing the story 9, and it's actually 7 minutes.
It's what? Say it again.
6 or 7 minutes explaining episode 9.
I haven't. I probably watched it if it's months old.
It's actually really good. It tracks. Listen to what we. This sounds very plausible.
Let's see. I'm writing that down right now so I don't forget.
We put out episode 8 spoilers a few days before episode 8 came out, and a bunch of people called us a bunch of douchebags and liars and retards. And then everything we said in the video turned out to be true.
And so I made an "I told you so" video, and that
was beautiful.
Can I make a confession to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
I actually, when the first time I saw The Last Jedi in the theater, I actually enjoyed it. But I'll tell you why I enjoyed it. It was because I was so relieved that they didn't copy Empire Strikes Back. That I was
what are you talking about?
But they did.
Well, I felt like when I saw it, I was like, oh, they took some risks, they did some crazy shit, things I wasn't expecting. And but upon the rewatching of it, especially since it's been on Netflix, I think I watched the Ethan Van Sciver live stream or something.
That was my channel.
Yeah, I watched it and I was like, yeah, this is a really fucking bad movie. And I made a total 180. I was like, I can't get on board with this. Like, this actually it's a weird time we live in where I actually like The Phantom Menace more than I like the most recent Star Wars film that came, or any of them, to be honest.
I said that when I walked out of episode 7, dude.
I actually hate the first one, episode 7, The Force Awakens, more than I hate Last Jedi. Because I think it's more egregiously, I think it's more of a bait and switch and a terrible fucking thing that they did to the fans than The Last Jedi. Now, The Last Jedi, I know, has a lot of offenses and all that, but there were some risks taken there, and I can actually give points to the movie for that.
Please
but the original, I mean, they made Han Solo look like a fucking douche. You killed him off in an embarrassing way. Introduced a bunch of boring characters. Repeat the first movie, all that shit. You know, I mean, this is all shit that's been said a million fucking times over. But I'm just saying, like, I actually hated that movie worse because I had such a. I really believed that they would they would redeem it. They would redeem it from the prequels, and they didn't. They let us down. It was a letdown. It was a bad movie, and that stink has been following through these movies. And I really hope that maybe JJ can save it and make a decent movie. But what are you gonna do with the same characters we've all been watching for the last 4 fucking 5 years that are really boring fucking characters that we don't give a shit about? Like. There, I've said my piece.
Oh, that's fine.
You said you were gonna make points about how it took risks.
What's that?
You said you were gonna make some points about how episode 8 took risks.
Well, it subverted my expectations.
Oh fuck!
I thought there were some good things in The Last Jedi that that weren't absolutely horrible. I thought. I don't know. I would have to write them down and think about them a little bit. But I just talking about my original thought on watching it in the theater. I was like, I was so expecting them to copy exactly what the Empire Strikes Back did, that because they did things that I wasn't expecting them to do.
But they copied The Empire Strikes Back. They even had a fucking ground battle that they had to touch the ground. Say this is salt, so it didn't look like snow because it was all white. There's a chase through space. There's Luke and Rey training like Luke and Yoda. She goes underneath the shit, has a dark revelation moment. She's reached out to the Force. She lifts rocks. They lose. It's the same movie. And then they throw a little bit of Return of the Jedi in there to throw you off by having the same fucking throne room music. Then they have the throne room duel. The throne room
or looking out the window with the faux emperor going, "Look at your fleet."
So who was the Lando? Would that be DJ?
Yeah, he even turns on him just like Lando turned on the Empire.
Well, you know what, Jeff? You know what, Jeff? It's like poetry; they rhyme. So
I'll eat shit, George.
I will say the movie did subvert my expectations. I expected it to be a pile of shit, and it turned out to be a huge pile of shit.
Jeff Goldblum would be proud.
I know, that was one big pile of shit.
Life does go on.
Life finds a way. I was surprised there wasn't like a giant pile of bantha poodoo somewhere in there. And
it was behind the director's chair.
Admiral Holdo.
It was in the director's chair.
Well, you know what I mean.
Admiral Holdo could have stuck her hand right into it up to the elbow, which I think she actually kind of did metaphorically. But
she was one of the biggest piles of shit.
I actually feel bad for her because Laura Dern's a good actress and she kind of got fucked. I mean, like if you're like a mainstream actress or actor, any actor who asked to be in a Star Wars movie, you would say yes, I'm sure. But she was that character was absolute fucking shite. I mean, that was a really bad character. I mean.
Oh, yeah, one of the worst Star Wars characters ever.
Progressive.
She literally had a halo around the top of her head. It's like, can you be more like on the fucking chin with that shit? I mean,
remember though, the critics say we're this toxic fan base. Fuck those people. It's all a perfect storm of why Star Wars is failing. They make bad movies that piss off people. Then people that have valid critiques like me were called all these terrible things. So then we get pissed off about that. We don't support Star Wars. Other people feel the same way. They're marginalizing these fans that have been supporting these brands for years and years. Like Lucas, say what you want to say. He didn't actively go out and constantly talk shit about people.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? A good movie is a good movie. We all know it. That's the ultimate truth. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen one in a while from Disney.
The first fucking Godfather was an amazing movie. Godfather 3 sucked.
Yes, it did. It shouldn't even existed.
It's just it's a common sense truth about it's a good story is a good story, a good movie is a good movie, and you can't do these mental gymnastics to make it be a better movie than what it is. And if the fans reject it, it's for a good reason. It's because it sucks. The
people that piss me off are the ones that try to act like you're not smart enough to get a movie that you dislike.
Yeah, I know. They try to make you feel like you're dumb or something. It's like, you know what? Fuck you. I've been a fan of Star Wars. Look. The original trilogy was amazing because it spoke to themes, especially to young men, themes that are all like really important to this psychology of somebody growing up as a young man. Like had a really bad relationship with my father, and I could really relate to Star Wars because of that reason, And I kind of like globbed on to Star Wars because I felt like I could understand my place in the world and relate to somebody bigger than, say my best friend at the time or something, but bigger than me, like this is a thing that happens in the world and I can understand it. Like people have bad relationships with their parents or whatever. And that seems kind of corny, but I understood that. It made sense to me. And so the whole Joseph Campbell thing was something that I really understood. I mean, I didn't intellectually understand it until later on in life, but I started to figure it out as things went along, especially when the prequels hit. I was like, this doesn't have any of that amazing mythology at all. And so when you rush out these movies, rush scripts out, get the wrong people to write them, people that don't understand what that mythology is about, and you alienate the people that love those movies, you fuck up, and the movies suck. And they just become like any other garbage tier fucking movie that gets dropped onto the, onto the masses. And I think what you guys are doing is basically just a response to that. And I think it's warranted. And if for people to call you bigots because you don't love them and support them because of their veiled shadow fucking political reasons behind them is stupid and boring and just really obvious. And you know what? They're not real fans. They don't understand why we love those movies. It's to me extremely obvious. But obviously, to other people out in the world, it's like they just want to label you a bigot for not loving those movies, and it's really fucking sad. We need to find some of those millennial fans out there who love Star Wars, who want to see good Star Wars movies. Say they fucked the same shit up with Ghostbusters. They didn't understand why those two movies were really great in that video game. It's because of the camaraderie of the men. It was a boys' club. There's nothing wrong with having a boys' club, And they were like, well, we're going to make it a girls' club too. To what end,
Well, the problem for me with all this shit is they're trying to go back and fix these perceived slights by saying, well, we're now going to do this because we've had so many years of that. That's not how this shit fucking works. It's not like people were being oppressed in the old Star Wars movies or any of these old Ghostbusters movies or anything like that. They just were what they were, and they were huge hits and successful. Because you get some stupid, lazy director or producer that has no creative vision. Yeah. They're like, oh, we're going to do this for the next generation. We're going to empower people. You're not going to empower anybody with a fucking movie like... The thing is, they come off preachy and you hurt your cause because you create weak, stupid characters to push an agenda. Rey's a weak, stupid character. The new Ghostbusters, the lady Ghostbusters, the faux busters, if you will, they're all weak, lazy, stupid characters.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, here's the thing is like, why can't women. I'm totally. I love women. Obviously, I'm a man. I love women. I've dated a lot of women. I have a mother. I have a lot of like aunts and whatever. Like I've known women my whole life, and why can't they go create their own fucking thing that kicks ass?
I've always said as well. Like, get good women producers, directors, and people who work in the industry together. Make your own studio, make your own stuff. Just do that. Then it's a lot easier.
They're focused on the wrong goal. They're focused on taking over what we like because they feel like it's the only way to achieve the acclaim that they want. But if you want to be strong women, it's like I like the movie. What is it? The Paul Feig movie, Bridesmaids. I like that movie. I think that movie's really, really, really funny, and it's all women, directed by Paul Feig, and it's in their wheelhouse, and it makes sense. It makes sense. I watch it, and it's fucking hysterical.
Yep.
It's a really good comedy, and it's like, so why don't, ladies? I'm not saying you have to make movies about women taking a dump in your fucking wedding dress. I'm just saying, if you like, look at what was that one with oh my god. Here comes my bad memory again. The chick with the bow and arrow, whatever. What was that franchise? Hunger Games, yeah. That was a very female-like franchise that was very successful. People loved it. Nobody had any problems with it. There was no political drama around it. Like, why can't you create female characters doing their own thing? Why not have co-ed things? You can create things. I thought the new Ghostbusters movie, when I heard chatter about it, was going to be a couple dudes and a couple girls coming together and forming a Ghostbusters thing, like, taking over the reins. That's what I thought. It was gonna be like. I thought it'd be like Seth Rogen and like, I don't know, one of those other dudes from that clan of comedians and a couple chicks too, and they would come together, be mixed girls and boys, and they do the Ghostbusters franchise justice and do something really cool, carrying on the name of Ghostbusters. But instead, they turn into a flat, stale, boring, uninspired, not funny, terrible fucking movie that I actually walked out on and got a refund on. It was so bad, It's like all you're doing is making people hate your cause more by trying to take over a franchise that doesn't belong to you. It's like, what I'm trying to say, right? Mm-hmm. So they fucked up big time. It's like, look beyond your own selfish wants and needs. Why don't you just write something that's really funny that just happens to have women in it? It's just fucking calm down with the fucking feminist rhetoric, The agendas are killing modern cinema, because I think back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, people just wanted to make good movies that were funny, and people didn't really worry about this shit too much, They just were more worried about making good scripts. So now they just rush out these terrible Star Wars scripts and shit that have to have like a female chick and lead. And, now we have what we have. We have what we have, and we have to live with it,
Well, speaking of what we have 2 super chats that rolled in. First, from 6 Turning 4 Burning. Disney Star Wars has been screaming projectile diarrhea shooting 20 feet out of your ass bad.
Yep, Daniel, Dumb and Dumber diarrhea.
That's a very fair point, sir.
And then 007 Cloud says, a woman acting like a man doesn't make her a stronger woman.
But my vagina.
No, folks, it's not a double feature because we didn't have enough people join us. So I'm going to get ready to actually close the stream out in just a moment because I want to go to bed now.
Yeah, hey, dudes, I'm going to take off. Thank you so much for letting me in your stream. I had a really good time. Thank you so much. Jeff,
we'll be in contact with you for our horror stuff so we can give you our list of what we're going to do. And if you got any suggestions or ideas, let me know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
All right, see ya.
Yep. Adios.
Grendel fan, you still here?
I am still here, sir.
I'm sorry for some of the technical difficulties you had. I hope you had a decent time.
Jeff, I apologize. This was my first time doing one of these, so lesson learned. Next time.
Well, you know what? Next time will probably be us in Indianapolis hanging out.
That is very true, sir. Very true.
Now, that's less than a month away, so I'm excited for that.
We're gonna turn Indianapolis into Cindianapolis.
Dude, I got plans. Scheme.
Have a great time at Horror Hound. I haven't been to a Horror Hound in 2 years?
Yeah. been a while.
Yeah.
We had a horror show here about a month ago. We had the cast of Nightmare on Elm Street 3. That were, all of them were
Oh,
here.
the Dream Warriors?
Yeah, all the Dream
The best
Warriors were
one.
here.
Was Doc in there?
Yes, he was.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man. What was it? Was that for Days of Dead?
Yes, it was. Yes, it
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Days of Dead does a decent show. It's a little janky, but I mean, I still like it. I've hung out with those guys and I know them pretty well. They're actually nice and actually care about shit.
It's a nice show.
I like Days of the Dead in Indianapolis, the one that's at that hotel on Executive Drive.
Yeah.
I call it Executive Doctor because my cousin and I. That's just a joke between my cousin and I. But
well, I mean, the good thing is that like there are two, like there's a ton of hotels around there, so you don't have to stay at the host one. You get to like, and you can like walk to the host one. That's how close the hotels are.
well, dude, that's where I hung out with Gary Busey. So
Oh
it's
shit!
a special place in my heart.
Jake
There's
was
actually
here. His son Jake.
Oh, God. It's weird because I know a lot of females who have like gone up to him and he's like trying to put his finger in their butt. Like it's fucking weird.
He was holding like people on his lap and taking photos. It was really creepy.
Yeah,
But he was super nice.
Is that Gary or Jake?
Gary.
Gary.
But they were both at the convention. We were hanging out with them in that bar in the hotel.
Oh yes, yep, been there.
Yeah,
Gene
good
Simmons was here.
times. Really?
Yep, Gene Simmons came here for the Days of the Dead. His line was wrapped around the hotel.
Jesus.
I was there one
Has
year.
a crazy fan base.
Yeah, I was there one year when Corey Feldman was there, and he was going to be an asshole to like the taco truck that was out there, and the guy wouldn't serve him.
Because the guy wouldn't serve him up something when he was 12.
Oh.
Jeez, what was it? I was there one year. The one guy, James DeBello from like Cabin Fever, has done like a handful of shit. Was hitting on one of the girls in like the group I was with, and she like an idiot went with him. And he was an aggressive asshole, man. He was like on her all the time. And she was like, "Hey, can I leave with him?" We're like, "Yeah, do what you want, but like we're getting drunk. We're not gonna come get you. Just so you're aware of this, okay?" Come to find out, he took her to a strip club and went to the little VIP area, or whatever. Tried to get her to blow him, and when she wouldn't, he left her there.
Classy guy.
Yeah, that's James DeBella for you. He's a piece of shit. I fucking hate him.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean he's done fuck all. Like he really has done nothing. You know, I think he's on Cabin Fever. He's on Scary Movie. He's in a couple of things here and there, but like nothing of notoriety.
Yeah, and that was it. And his career ended, I think, after 2007, 2006.
It ended a long fucking time ago. But no, he did some shit like that, and like and then he comes by that table I was at the next day and like, apologizes. I was like, "You're lucky you're a celebrity. I would beat the shit out of you."
I think that guy would spear you, Nick.
No, he wouldn't, man. He's not that strong.
Okay. Well, this is the end of the stream because I want to go to sleep. So thank you to everyone who watched, and we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow night with the Star Wars Clone Wars, where I'll be talking about Episode 9's rumors, and you guys can ask questions, pitch ideas, all that crazy fun shit. And make sure you guys check out Comics Elite. Brendel is a big supporter of this channel, so he's helping us out. You guys should all go help him out in return.
Thank you, guys, and we're helping you out. We're plugging your show on our live sales. We're plugging it tomorrow night as well, and a nice collection that came in earlier today. And we have our Spawn Tom McFarlane signature opportunity coming up. Bring your stuff in by the end of the month, and we have some awesome covers coming up. If you love Venom, and you guys will love them, guarantee it.
All right, folks. Well, goodbye from World Class Bullshitters, and catch you in just a few short hours.